On the other hand, they run the ball, and dare you to stop them.
You bet. A lot of tight formations, a lot of lead blockers out in front, and they're going to rely on their ground game. Like you said, Cashion, in the past, they've thrown the ball a lot, but they've been a lot more balanced this year. And if you look out on the field, we're not at Cashion, even though it's a big C out there.
Yeah.
We are at a neutral start. We're at Cushing, but it's an excellent field and a good night for football.
Cashion Wildcats average 44 points a game offensively, give up 9 points per contest. Pawnee scoring 43 a contest, giving up 12. But in the postseason, Pawnee has been bludgeoning teams by an average of 54-9 as they beat Colcord 54-0, Wayne 44-21, and last week just hammered Mangum 64-7. And you tell you what, this coach Rich Russell Cook has come into Pawnee and has changed the culture. He's been there, as I said, his 6th year, and they've been right there. They've had 5 losses each of the last 5 years coming into this year, but they've run the table so far, and one of these teams would love to get a chance to play for a state championship. Cashion will get the football first, and we are just about ready to get underway. Teeing it off for Pawnee, their kicker is a freshman, Lucas Tucker. Will tee it up at the 40-yard line. And back deep for Cashion. Got 3 back there inside the 20-yard line. Here's the boot, taken on a bounce, and will run toward the far sideline. Picked up off the bounce by T.J. Roberts. Roberts' far sideline gets across the 25-yard line to the 27. And that is where Cashion will take over 1st down and 10 to start this ball game. 1st and 10 from the 27.
Yeah, we'll still all feeling out, I'm sure, here early in the game and see what defensive alignment they got and see what they can stir up on offense to start this game.
Quarterback is Ben Harmon, 113 of 193 passing with 2,131 yards, 33 touchdown passes, 6 interceptions. He's completed 59% of his passes. From the shotgun, he throws on 1st down, out into the left flat to Brexton Green. Green across the 30-yard line before he stumbles and is tripped up. He'll fall down at the 32-yard line, a gain of 5.
You bet. Nice little quick out that time. A good block that out there by number 14, Badenruff, to give him some running room. He had a lot more room, but he kind of kept his balance.
Brexton Green's 38th catch of the season. It's 2nd down. They're going to give him a gain of 4, so give him, the 32, I guess, but it is 2nd down and a long 5, almost 6. From the gun with twin backs flanking him. Option, quarterback. Harmon with the carry to the 40, 45, 50, running room into Pawnee territory, spinning inside the 30-yard line. The ball popped out late. They'll say he went out of bounds to the 32, and a big gain from the 32 to the 32, and Cashion has it 1st down and 10.
Yeah, they run the option that time. Nobody took the quarterback, and good blocking on the perimeter with a nice gain there on 2nd down.
36 yards in the carry. It's 1st down and 10, yet less than a minute into the contest. And Cashion moving the football.
Coach Shaffer is going to call plays from the sideline, and they're going to go fast occasionally.
Defensively, Pawnee in a 5-2 at the 2 linebackers handoff. There's T.J. Roberts, and he tries to get away from one of those linebackers down to the 30-yard line. As the tackle was made, I believe it was Benjamin Brock. Gain of 3 brings up 2nd down and 7 down to the 30.
Yeah, number 42, you're right, the linebacker, junior linebacker.
So 2nd down and 7 from the 29-yard line. Ooh. That'll be 5. I'd say it's the easy way, but it's not easy for the center for Cashion.
Yeah.
As he was bowled over by big old
number 68, Zach Buchanan.
We'll talk about him all night. On the scattering report, they said he's the best player on both sides of the ball there in the interior line, Zach Buchanan.
Yep.
So the 5-yard penalty makes it 2nd down and 2 as the ball moves down to the 24.
Center knows where he's at now for sure.
No doubt about it.
68's right in front of you.
That is Southall. 2nd down and 2. Harmon, option pitch near side, trying to get to the edge this time is Alex Nabavi. Nabavi down inside the 10, pushed out of bounds and around the 5.
Well, Nabavi made a good move out there on number 9 that time. Schedule. He put a little hesitation move and got to the outside, and good blocking by the wide receiver that time to get down just outside the 5.
Gain of 19 on the carry for Nabavi. It's his 28th carry of the season. He had 226 yards rushing coming into the ball game. So it's first down and goal at the 5.
Yeah, great pitch that time. A read that time on by the quarterback, too, to get the ball to the pitch man.
So Cashion knocking on the door. This is the 5th play of the drive that started back at the 27. Tom Nelson, the coach, Randy Turney, with you from Odell Field in Cushing tonight. From the gun, left hash. Hand off. There's Roberts angling left and cutting back to the right and into the end zone. Touchdown, and Cashion is on the board.
Yeah, good cut back there by Roberts. His design the play was go to the left, but the big hole back to the right, and easy score there for Cashion.
For T.J. Roberts, his 10th rushing touchdown of the season. And the Wildcats on top, a little more than 2 minutes into the contest. No lineup to go for 2.
If you're a Wildcat fan, you couldn't draw it up any better than that to start out on your first drive.
Not at all. Harmon to throw. Right side wide open. Roberts in for 2, and it's 8-0, 9:48 to play in the quarter. Let's take a break. It is the Squirtle Game of the Week presented by High Plains Insurance.
Abernathy Aaron Funeral Home in Crescent, Oklahoma has provided decades of trusted service to the community. We are caring and experienced professionals who understand that each family is unique and has personal requests and traditions. These requests are of utmost importance to our staff. We would be honored to assist your family in this time of need. Abernathy Aaron Funeral Home, 201 North Hickory Street in Crescent, Oklahoma. Treating your family as our own. AbernathyAaron.com.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business, and remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
Cashion scores on a 5-play, 73-yard drive in 2 minutes and 5 seconds. Now they try a little onside kick. The ball is loose and covered by the Black Bears. First down and 10. They'll start the drive at their 38-yard line. The quarterback is Blake Schedule. They run that wing T offense. We will not talk about him throwing the football very much. He's only got 20 pass completions in the season, but 10 of those completions have gone for touchdowns. He rushed for 199 yards and scored 5 touchdowns in last week's big win over Mangum, 64-7. Trevor Mitchell is the running back, and he's rushed for over 1,200 yards this season. They'll line up in that wing T formation. A lot of deception, tight formation. And Schedule will take the snap, and he'll fake the give and keep it himself. And Schedule out across the 45-yard line. They'll say he's down at the 45 as the gain from the 38 to the 45.
Number 34, Jacob Farrell, on the tackle for Cashion.
The gain of 7 brings up second down and 3.
A lot of tight formation, a lot of lead blockers. You got to save behind that big offensive line and grind it out.
They have been dominant, averaging around 350 yards rushing all season long. They won't throw it very much. This time a little bit of running room for Trevor Mitchell. Mitchell gets his first carry out to the 50-yard line, which will be enough for the first down as he gains 5. Right at the midfield stripe, first down, Black Bears.
Yeah, big explosive run that time. Going to have to gang tackle him because they got those shoulder pads down low and running hard.
He's a tall kid. He's very quick. Talked to the Cashion coaching staff this week. They said he's the best running back they've seen this year. They'll hand off to him again, angling right. Slips an arm tackle down to the 47. Gain of 3.
Nice tackle that time by number 14, Austin Vandriff.
So that'll bring up second down and 7 as Pawnee is trying to answer the quick touchdown scored by Cashion. The 5-yard touchdown run by T.J. Roberts capped off the 5-play, 73-yard drive in 2 minutes and change. Schedule this time is going to hand off.
Number 5.
Yeah, a little bit of running room that time for Chad Mitchell.
The little guy just got behind his blockers and found a little hole to squeeze in there. A broadband on the tackle.
Gain down to the 41-yard line, a gain of 6. Which will bring up 3rd down and 1. Before the play gets underway,
Offsides.
I think somebody is going to go against Cashion. That'll be a 1st down.
Yeah.
5 the easy way. Move it down to the 36.
Yeah, they lined up offsides.
So it'll be 1st down and 10 for the Black Bears at the 36-yard line. The Black Bears black head to toe with the red helmet. Red numerals, like those uniforms, nice contrast. And of course Cashion, their road white tops with the maroon numbers, the wine-colored pants, and the metal-colored helmets as well. 1st down and 10. Handed off this time, and absolutely nothing doing for Wiley Craig, the fullback.
Yeah, that
Craig
time
will lose a yard.
tried to run a little misdirection that time, but the defensive line there was plugging that hole. Number 70, Gunnar Simpson on the first one to meet the ball carrier.
So 2nd down and 11, and now the Black Bears are off schedule after the loss of 1 on the play. Hand it off this time, trying to find some running room for Trevor Mitchell, and not a whole lot there. He'll get down to the 35, picking up about 2.
Number 76, Colton Ogletree from the backside there, got him before he got started there. So 2 big plays by the defense to start this possession.
So 3rd down and 9 from the 35-yard line. Will they throw it this time? They don't throw it much, less than 2 times per game. Will they put it up? Schedule, nope, he won't throw it. Hand off this side, running room around the right side, tiptoeing the sideline, and getting the 1st down is Trevor Mitchell. Good run by Trevor. Hard run, which is exactly what you expect him to do.
Yep. Pulled the guard that time, got the lead blocker out in front, and then did everything that you want to do on 3rd and long after. Made a couple more yards, too, after contact to get the 1st down.
10 yards for Trevor, 4 runs for 20 yards so far in this one. It's 1st down and 10. 1st and 10 for the 25-yard line. See the scores along the top on the scoreboard, including that other Class A semifinal. Nice run up the middle. There's your quarterback, Blake Schedule, getting down to the 15, right near the 1st down. It is a 1st down. Give him 10.
Yeah. Faked the lead that time and got up inside between the guard and the tackle that time and get it 2nd effort too.
So 1st down and 10 in the red zone at the 15-yard line. 5.5 for actually 5:50 to play in the 1st quarter. On 1st down to the 10-yard line and down to the 9 on the carry this time. Here goes Trevor Mitchell again, gaining 6.
That's the old GT play that OU runs. They pull the guard and tackle, and the running back just gets in behind them and tries to find the hole that time, but too good job by the lineman that time leading through the hole.
So a gain of 6 brings up 2nd down and 4.
That's something Kennery Brooks has made a living on the last couple of weeks.
Schedule this time will hand off to Mitchell, and he'll burst through the line, shake a couple of tacklers, and go into the end zone from 9 yards out. There's the answer for Pawnee. The 9-yard touchdown run for Trevor Mitchell, and it's 8-6.
Got one hurt too. Number 9 from Casson's down.
That is Caden Harrell. Don't like that, the linebacker, middle linebacker.
And 22 just showed that it's going to take more than one guy to bring him down.
No doubt about it. So the 9-yard run for Trevor Mitchell. So you take a look, they're looking at his left ankle, it looks like, from our camera work. Squirtle crew together for the last time for football season here tonight. State semifinal in Class A. A game that I will be keeping an eye on as we see that Rejoice Christian jumped on top of Ringling 7-0 A game that I will keep an eye on is that Class C state championship game. Pawn Creek Hunter, we saw them a week ago on the Game of the Week. They take on Waynoka. That's going on in Alva, where we were last week.
That's a rematch, too. A 16-12 game about week 4 or 5.
Yeah. Horrible night weather-wise that night at Pawn Creek, on the turf in Pawn Creek.
Got 2 teams in the same district.
Playing for the gold ball. Touchdown happened with exactly 5 minutes to play in the first quarter. They'll line up to go for 2 to even this one up. Oh, they're going to get half the distance right there as the linebacker tried to cheat coming up the middle.
Bryce Miller got a little antsy there.
Yes, he did. So put it down at about the 1.5. About the 2.
That other run's coming. You guess if you can try to guess the hole they're coming through, you might have a good chance to get it stopped. But
and hand it off to Trevor Mitchell right up the middle and into the end zone. We're tied at 8, 5 minutes to play in the first quarter. This is going to be a good one, folks. And you're watching it on Squirtle's Game of the Week, presented by High Plains Insurance. At Pawnee Lumber Company, if you need it, give them a call. They have it all. Rick and Cody can take care of you. Tools, doors and windows, flooring, building supplies, plumbing and heating, paint and automotive, and now Dina does cabinets. In Pawnee, there's no better one-stop shop. Open 6 days a week from 7 to 5 Monday through Friday and 7 to noon on Saturday. Call 918-762-2750 for Pawnee Lumber Company, 405 6th Street in Pawnee.
Wiggins, Sewell, and Ogletree is dedicated to championing our clients through complicated and challenging litigations. We pride ourselves on a proven track record of success brought forth by fierce litigation skills. The lawyers and staff of our firm are dedicated to effective and personalized representation for every client who entrusts our service. Uncompromising integrity, unparalleled results. Call Wiggins, Sewell, and Ogletree, 405-232-1211.
Tom Nelson, Randy Turney with you from Cushing tonight. 10-play, 62-yard drive in 4 minutes and 45 seconds as Pawnee ties it up. 9-yard run by Trevor Mitchell. He got the 2-point conversion run as well. 5 minutes to play in the first quarter. It's 8-8 in this Class A semifinal from Odell Field in Cushing. Here's the boot by the freshman kicker. It's a good one. And taken by Nabavi across the 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, angling toward the near sideline. Then he turns it back up and gets right to midfield. Great return by Alex Nabavi, and great starting field position again for the Cashion Wildcats.
Yeah, good blocking out in front of him, too. And Nabavi just turned on the jets and had her full speed, got her to midfield.
Said that Cashion had good starting field position the first time. Not necessarily the 27-yard line. They just went 73 yards in 5 plays. So they took care of it in a hurry. This time from the midfield stripe. First down and 10, 4:50 to play. First quarter. Harmon, right flat, ball caught, trying to find some running room out there. That is Brexton Green. They went to him on the opening play of the opening drive. He gets for 10 that time. Let's see, they're going to put him out, actually about 8 or so, as they'll say he's out of bounds at the 42-yard line, or down at the 42, a gain of 8. So Brexton Green, a couple of catches already, both catches. The 2 passes completed by Ben Harmon. He's 2 for 2 for 13 yards. Second down and 2. 2 wide to the near side. And it's a snap to the quarterback, Harmon. Little draw play, and he'll be tackled for a loss. The ball came out. Are they going to say it was? They'll say it was a fumble, and it was covered by Cashion.
Number 24,
Roberts. Yeah, T.J. Roberts. Will actually lose a couple of yards on the play. And that'll bring up 3rd down and 4. So here's a big statement play for the from the Pawnee defense.
I guarantee there's 2 down territory for Shackelford.
No doubt about it.
He's an offensive guru. You don't want to give the ball back to the other team. 3rd
down and 4 from the 44-yard line. And there's 5 yards. That'll be a first down for Cashion. Boy, they're very aggressive. Boy, that's the old big boy Zach Buchanan again.
Yep. He's getting his money's worth.
He's getting his money's worth down to the 39-yard line. They'll move the football.
Trying to make that center flinch a little bit when he snaps it.
So first down for Cashion at the 39. Harmon this time. Well, hand off to T.J. Roberts, and Roberts gets a yard, and that's it, to the 38 to bring up second down and 9.
Pond Creek Hunter Panthers jumped on top of the Railroads at 8-0 in the first quarter.
Region Prep is on top of Cherokee in a semifinal in Class B, 14-0 early on. As you can check the Squirtle scoreboard going across the top of the screen. Second down and 9, pitch right side. And you thought for a second he might want to throw the football, but Brexton Green takes off and gets down near the sticks, near the 29-yard line, as Brexton Green made something out of a play that didn't look very good to start. They'll say he's just shy of the first down. They're going to mark the football at the 29, a gain of 9.
Not pretty, but results were outstanding.
Yes, it was for Cashion. Third down and 1. Ben Harmon this time, hands off up the middle to Nabavi, and Alex Nabavi will get the first down. Down to the 27, picking up 2.
Linebacker that time, Benjamin Block, number 42, with the tackle.
Nabavi a couple of carries for 21 yards rushing, 2.5 to play in the first quarter. 2 possessions, 1 for each team, and 2 touchdowns. And now Cashion trying to hold serve, so to speak. Ben Harmon from the gun. Harmon around the right side of the 25 to the 20-yard line before he's upended about the 19. Near the first down, he might be about a yard shy, very manageable, as he'll pick up 8 yards.
That's a run play all the way. Following number 51, that Coulter.
Ben Harmon, 3 carries, 42 yards rushing, helped out by that big 36-yard run on that opening drive. Second down and 1. This time give it off to T.J. Roberts to get down to the 15-yard line, move the chains. First down is right down. They're just matriculating the ball down the field very nicely. Gain of 4.
Like the way Roberts runs, good vision and outstanding footwork. He just kind of finds the holes and picks his way through them.
I was talking to Dusty Hancock, the athletic director here at Cushing this afternoon. He said this game could be over in an hour and 15 minutes. Both these times, the way that Pawnee wants to run the football, the clock will tick, 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 tick. But right now, Cashion is doing the same thing and having some good success. First down and 10 in the red zone at the 15-yard line. Roberts will line up to the right of the quarterback, Harmon, a bit behind him. Option. Harmon calls his own number to the sideline, to the end zone. Touchdown. Yep. Ben Harmon from 15 yards out.
It's our option play. Same thing they ran in the first possession that time. They tried to get the pitch man, and he just dodged the tackler and found the seam and got to the corner of the end zone.
That has been Harmon's second rushing touchdown of the season. 56 seconds remaining in the first quarter, and Cashion goes on top 14-8. They'll go for 2. 3 to the right side. Quarterback Harmon with Roberts to his left. Now he'll check. Play clock at 10. Want to run that option again, but Harmon fumbles the snap, and it's covered by Pawnee. And that'll blow up the 2-point conversion play. 56 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Cashion leads Pawnee 14-8. This is the game of the week on Squirtle.
Favorite thing about my street? It's safe.
It's quiet.
We rely on each other.
And we rely on our electric cooperative.
The co-op isn't just about electricity.
It's about power.
The power of information.
About safety.
Efficiency.
Technology.
So when I have a question about energy,
I call my Touchstone Energy Cooperative first.
In my community,
I am the co-op.
I am the co-op.
And the co-op
is me.
Indian Electric Cooperative is your co-op.
FloorTech proudly serves schools across the state of Oklahoma with their gym floor and janitorial supply needs.
Cashion scores in 8 plays, 50 yards, 3 minutes and 44 seconds. The quarterback, Ben Harmon, just his second rushing touchdown of the season. He takes it in on the option from 15 yards out. The 2-point conversion run, no good. And Cashion back on top by 6. And the kick is away. It's high and short, taken at the 23-yard line. On the return across the 30-yard line to the 33. And on the return, that was Trevor Mitchell who did the work on the last touchdown drive. So,
Jackie Farrell and a couple other guys on the tackle over the sideline for Cashion.
So this drive will start with 50 seconds to play in the first quarter from the 35-yard line, first down and 10. Trevor Mitchell, 6 carries for 35 yards and a touchdown on that opening drive. First down schedule. The wing tee will hand off this time. That's Mitchell again. And Mitchell out to the 40-yard line, picks up 5, 2nd and 5.
Good to see number 9, Caden Harrell, back in the game too. That was injured on that first drive at linebacker.
This could be the final play of the first quarter. 2nd down and 5 from the 40. Quarterback schedule off the right side, picking his way, stays on his feet to just shy of the 45-yard, and they'll mark him right on the 45, which will be right at the stick, a gain of 5.
A little short. We'll see.
Well, they're going to give it to him. First down and 10.
Number 20, Justin Broadbent, first guy there for Wildcats defense.
That'll be the final play of the first quarter. A very explosive first quarter. Cashion 14, Pawnee 8. We'll take a break. It is the game of the week on Score, presented by High Plains Insurance.
Bruns Insurance LLC has solutions to the everyday problems we face when life happens. Wherever you are in life, reach out to Bev, Barry, Jeremy, Casey, or Vic for a wide variety of products and services that can provide the coverages you need. Give them a call or stop by at 621 7th Street in Pawnee. Bruns Insurance, celebrating 42 years in 2019. A proud Black Bears supporter.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers.
Talk about a win-win.
Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Cashion scores on an 8-play, 50-yard drive in 3 minutes and 44 seconds. But here comes Pawnee as we begin the second quarter. It's first down and 10 for the Black Bears.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers.
Talk about a win-win.
Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com.
For 22. There's your offense pretty much for Pawnee. And on first down and 10, hand it off up the middle, Trevor Mitchell. He'll push the pile before getting pushed back right into a load of Wildcats, a gain of 3. Bucked the ball at the 48-yard line.
Backs do a good job of just hiding behind the blockers there and trying to find a little seam there at the end, but Cashion did a good job of slowing under the ball. About 2 or 3 guys getting him down on the ground.
A 3-man front of Baker, Simpson, and Ogletree for Cashion. Stepping up that time. Gain of 3, second down and 7. This time it's schedule up the middle, breaking free, and he is gone. 25-20, 15-10-5. Touchdown, Blake Schedule.
The fake to the running back and just get up right inside your guard and tackle right up the middle, and broke one tackle and everything else was off to the races.
Mangum saw a lot of that last week as Blake Schedule went for almost 200 yards and 5 rushing touchdowns. That's a 48-yard run
And that game last week at halftime, it was over because they had a bunch of points at halftime.
It was actually a 52-yard run, just shy of the 50-yard line. They'll go for two. Handoff on the jet sweep around the edge. There goes Mitchell in for two. And that will put Pawnee on top 16-14. We'll take a break. 11:07 to play in the first half. This is the game of the week on Skortle.
As a lifelong resident of Oklahoma, Kyle Vandriff is proud to represent the OKC area as your local farmer's agent. With nearly 2 decades of experience in education as a teacher, coach, and principal, he is extremely invested in equipping the people of this area with all of the knowledge necessary to make smart insurance decisions. So let Kyle and his staff put your uncertainty to rest when it comes to your coverage. Call 405-607-4300. Good luck to all the hardworking athletes. Go Wildcats!
Everyone at Stockman's Mill and Grain in Pawnee is excited to cheer on the Pawnee Black Bears in tonight's game. For Pawnee County and beyond, Stockman's Mill and Grain has been taking care of the area's agricultural needs for a long time. Let Darryl Skidgel and his staff get the chance to take care of you. Stockman's Mill and Grain at 600 Kansas Street in Pawnee. Very, very proud of all of the Black Bears on the field tonight.
Pawnee scores quickly, 4 plays. The drive was 65 yards. Blake Skidgel scores from 52 yards out. And the 2-point conversion run by Trevor Mitchell makes it 16-14. Just underway in the second quarter. Lucas Tucker's boot. Return from the 15-yard line. Nabavi up the middle. Running room again. 45-50 and chased down from behind. Saving a touchdown was Logan Hargrove.
And the hobby, it's his second long run, too. And both of them right up the middle. Great speed by number 13.
So Cashion will start the drive in Pawnee territory at the 46-yard line. All right, let's see if Cashion can answer. Trailing now by 2. The difference, a missed 2-point conversion on that last touchdown.
We're going to see him punts tonight?
I would doubt the punters are going to have to work very hard tonight. First down and 10 from the 46. Harmon straight back to throw, looks left, ball is dropped at the 39-yard line by T.J. Roberts.
Yep. Kind of looked up there, kind of checked out the defensive coverage there before we had it tucked away.
Could have had some running room, too. He could have made some moves and had a pretty good game.
With him one-on-one in the open field, it's going to be hard to get him on the ground.
No doubt about it. You look at this place, the far stands across the way are packed full of Cashion fans, and the fans are standing along the sideline. And the near sideline, the home stands packed as well with Pawnee fans. What a great atmosphere here in Cushing tonight.
Yeah, a great place to play.
No doubt about it.
Great turf, good lighting.
Pass caught left flat.
Nice tackle.
Quick tackle. Brexton Green with the catch, but he'll lose a couple.
I think that's number 5.
Put it back at the 47. Lose a yard.
I'm pretty sure it's number 5. Chad Mitchell that time. Yeah. Great play out there.
Well, here is 3rd down and 11. Big play in this one where the offenses have not been headed yet, but Pawnee would look like for a huge stop opportunity. Harmon to throw. Steps up, now flush to his right, and he'll be slung down back at the 41-yard line. Man, what a great play. And did a flag come in late possibly? The sack was made by Logan Hargrove. There might have got the face mask.
I think he'll lose reputation. This sideline warning. Yep, sideline warning.
Oh, it's a sideline warning. I thought I saw he went up high on the tackle when he slung him down. Wouldn't have been surprised, but the big loss back to the 42-yard line. A loss of 11.
Yep. Great play there by Logan Hargrove.
Yep, no doubt about it. It is 4th and a bunch, and we will see the punter for the first time tonight for either team. That is Brexton Green.
I think the quarterback that time had been better off staying in the pocket that time because he didn't have any pressure on him that time and got flushed out and got sacked.
Green's punt. Mitchell, the return guy, almost got the block. It'll take a roll toward the far sideline. And Cashion will down it inside the 25-yard line at the 23. That is where Pawnee will take over first down and 10 with a 2-point lead in the football. With 9:48 to play in the first half, it is 16-14 Black Bears. This drive will start, like I said, 9:48 to play. All right, now the Cashion defense needs to step up and get a stop, or they might find themselves down by more than one possession. A 52-yard touchdown run capped off that last scoring drive for Pawnee by Blake Skidgel, the quarterback. On first down, hand off to Trevor Mitchell, and he'll stay on his feet across the 30 to the 31, picking up 7.
Number 34, Jacob Farrell. The stop for Cashion.
Farrell, the outside linebacker.
That time Mitchell just hopped over the blocks that time instead of run through them.
2nd down and 3. Quarterback Skidgel almost got to the second level again, picks up the first down to the 36, gaining 5. And he was one slip tackle from possibly be running free again.
I tell you what, when they're in tight formation like that and they're all bunched up, it's hard to find the football. You know, I know the defensive guys, it's really, you got to stay real disciplined and cover your gaps because a lot of times you don't know where the ball's at.
That's what that whole offense is predicated on, that kind of a modified wing T. First down and 10. Skidgel this time. Hand off to Mitchell, and he'll be pushed back at the line of scrimmage.
That's good penetration that time by number 17, number 25 for Cashion beat Bryce Miller, and number 70 is Simpson.
No gain on the play, brings up 2nd down and 10. Dusty Hancock, the AD for Cushing, was right. This first half is moving right along. 8:13 to play in the first half. The clock hasn't stopped much. Except after touchdowns, which we've had 3.
Sweet.
Near side, trying to find some running room and not getting any running room at all is Chad Mitchell.
Yeah, big play that time by number 35, Kyle Jones. Had about 2 or 3 blockers out in front, but Cashion just blew up the blockers that time and used the sideline and pushed him out of bounds there. That's 2 great plays on defense by the Wildcats.
Now it's 3rd down and 12 after the loss of 2. So Cashion trying to do what Pawnee did last time, and that was get a defensive stop.
It's a big play right now in this game.
Yeah, really 3rd down and long, 3rd and 12, back at the 34. Skidgel around the right side, turns it up, 40, 45, first down. First down to the 47. He got it by a yard, moved the chains. What a run by Blake Skidgel.
Yep. The Power Gang get a couple blockers out in front. He saw a scene, cut it back, and missed tackle, allowed the first down.
He needed 12, he got 13. He's got 6 carries now for 85 yards rushing.
When you're 3rd and 12 or 13 and you run it, you know.
That's right.
That's probably what's going to happen all night.
You've got a lot of confidence in your running game.
You bet.
First down and 10. Skidgel tackled from behind this time. And he'll fall forward for no gain. That stop was made by Colton Ogletree.
You bet. Good penetration from his outside in over there. Got to him before he got started.
So second down and 10, just shy of midfield with 6.5 to play in the first half.
You can do that sometimes because they're waiting on those blocks to kind of get open there, and you can get them from the backside sometimes before they get started if they plug the hole up a little bit.
Tell you what, put a star by that 3rd and 12 run by Schedule if they come down here and score. That was a huge play. Cashion had the chance to stop him. Here's Schedule, left side of the 50 to the 49. In on the tackle, including Austin Vandruff. And also in there, I believe, was
number 20.
Justice Broadbent.
Yep.
Justice down to the 49-yard line, a gain of 4. Even when he doesn't get very much, he gets 4.
Yep.
Here's 3rd down and 6 in Cashion territory at the 49. Schedule, hands off. Trevor Mitchell, not much there. He comes out of the pile with the football, but a knee went down.
Yep.
Down to the 47-yard line, picking up just 2, so they'll come up on a 4th down situation. 4th down and about 5, long 4.
I thought last time 3rd down was big. This is a big play too here.
No doubt about it. 4th down and a long 4. You can actually say it's 4.
It is.
They've got to get inside the 43-yard line.
And you know where it's coming. It's coming right at you, so you better buckle up and get after it.
Buckle the chin strap. Here we go. Schedule. Reverse. It doesn't come right at him, and it's a 1st down for Chad Mitchell. A little trickeration. And Chad Mitchell inside the 40-yard line to the 35. He picks up 12.
Yep. Nice call that time. They've been power this time, and then they fake that and catch them coming outside instead of up the middle.
That was the 10th play of the drive as Pawnee just moving the football. A couple of big conversions, a 3rd down conversion, now a 4th down conversion. 1st down and 10, 35-yard line. Tom Nelson, Randy Turney, and our producer engineer tonight is Corey Rogers. Schedule. Getting 4 down to the 31 to stay in on schedule. They're going to mark him back, said his knee was down to the 32.
Bryce Mello on the tackle for the Cats. Well, we don't see many wrinkles from Pawnee, but that's probably the fanciest one we're going to see.
Yep, you're exactly right. When Coach calls a passing play, the eyes light up in the huddle. That's what Blake Schedule said a couple weeks ago. Handoff this time. Chad Mitchell again, not a whole lot there.
Yep.
Oh, but it's Trevor Mitchell, not Chad. And Trevor down to the 32.
Number 5.
Oh, that is Chad Mitchell. Yep. Chad Mitchell, they'll mark him at the 32, so no gain on that play.
What's the thing about that? When you play defense against them, you stop them for 1 play, 2 plays, and all of a sudden it's you miss a little tackle and then they get through a hole and it's 9 or 10.
It's got to be frustrating. You can't stop them for 3 plays or 4 plays like we've seen.
Yep.
3rd down and 7. Schedule. Trevor Mitchell turns up. Flag on the play.
That
could be a hold. Yep, that could be a hold, which is exactly what Cashion needs because that would have been near a 1st down, would have set up about a 4th down and 1 or 2. But this will make it a little bit longer. And you can see Cashion defensively, they understand how big of a penalty that is.
Yeah, number 57, Ryan Baker, saw it too there, and he got held that time.
So they'll mark this one off from the 32-yard line back to the 42. We're going to say 43. So that will set up 3rd down and 18. So a golden opportunity for the Wildcat defense to get a stop here. 3:18 to play in the first half. Schedule wants to throw for the first time. The play stops, is blown dead. Yep, somebody moved. There's 5 more yards going against Pawnee.
And it's going to be a pass play.
It was. Play action. They'll move it back to the 47.
You know, the way they run the football, I'd look for a screen here. Get some blockers out in front, the way they follow their blockers.
So now 3rd down and 22. The ball resting back at the 48-yard line.
I'd sure where number 22, Trevor Mitchell's at.
They're going to run right behind him. Schedule is upended down to the 43. Yep. Going low that time for the tackle was Justice Broadbent.
Austin Vandriff also assisting there on that tackle.
So they'll mark it at the 43, a gain of 4.
Looks like the punt team in.
And boy, after we made the comment a few minutes ago that we wouldn't see much of the punt team, the punters, well, we're going to see it one each way back to back here as the Cashion defense has a stop. It's 4th down and about 18. Here's the punt. Ooh, horrible punt. Out of bounds. That punt is not going to be good. That was Trevor Mitchell.
Yeah, I think he's trying to punch it, to the sideline and keep it away from the return man, but kind of went off the side of his foot.
The line of scrimmage was the 43, and they mark it out at the 42. It's a 1-yard punt.
The thing about it, though, the way he's played, let's forgive him for that, because he's earned a lot of respect for this first half.
So Cashion will take over from their own 42-yard line with 2 minutes and 12 seconds remaining in the first half, and they trail 16-14. Pass left side, inside screen, ball is caught by Nabavi. Nabavi to the 45, to the 46. So a gain on 1st down. They're going to say the 47-yard line, a gain of 5.
Hurry up and get lined up and get going because you're under 2 minutes.
Nabavi's first catch of the night. We've called his name on special teams on some good returns. His first reception, his 48th reception of the season. He's the team leader. We're just shy of 800 yards with that 5-yard completion or reception. He's got 799 yards receiving this year. Option pitch near side to the edge is T.J. Roberts, and Roberts down to the 45-yard line. More than enough for the first down.
Get up and let's go.
As he'll pick up 8.
Already starting it.
1:20 to play in the first half. Cashion is now in Black Bear territory, 45-yard line. Hand off up the middle. TJ dances left, cuts back to the right to the 25-yard line, down to the 22. As he was tackled from behind by Chad Mitchell, but a gain on the play of 23 yards. First down and 10, under a minute to play in the first half. Harmon hands off to Roberts again, tiptoeing down to the 16. They're going to give him forward progress to the 15-yard line, a gain of 7. And a timeout on the field will take it with him. 43 seconds remaining in the first half. It's 16-14 Pawnee. This is the game of the week on Squirtle, presented by High Plains Insurance.
Sometimes life can throw you a curveball.
Whoa, close one.
And when it happens, isn't it nice knowing you have the insurance coverage Oklahomans have trusted for more than 70 years?
Watch it.
Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance offers auto, home, commercial, life.
Almost.
And of course, farm and ranch, with agents in all 77 counties. Now that's huge.
Poteet and Chapman Black Funeral Homes have been serving families in Pawnee County for almost a century. They pride themselves on providing quality products and a dignified service at an affordable cost. Their deep roots in the community are a source of pride as they grow side by side with the folks they serve. And that is why this night is so special, as the Pawnee Black Bears take center stage in the quest for a state championship. It's what memories are made of. From Poteet Funeral Home and Cremation Services in Pawnee and Chapman Black Funeral Home in Cleveland, celebrating a life lived.
Second down and 2 for Cashion after the timeout. And off to Roberts again, and he'll get inside the 10-yard line, down to the 9, picking up 6. He is rumbling down the field on this drive. Clock stops with 38 seconds. They set the clock in motion for setting the chains. First down and goal from the 9. Harmon,
Same
hands
play.
off again, angling left, cutting to the 5, touchdown, he fumbled
Fumbled
it.
it.
They
He
fumbled
fumbled
the
it.
ball at the goal line.
And
The FAR
Cashion
official
got
says
it.
touchdown. He fumbles it into the end zone. It's covered. That is a touchdown for the Wildcats. Wow.
Tell you what, that was all number 24 on that drive. T.J. Roberts showing us some nippy moves and a good job of the offensive line opening up some great holes that time on that drive.
9-yard touchdown run. Did not see who covered the touchdown, but it'll stand, and that'll put Cashion on top 20-16. They'll go for 2.
Number 10, Braxton Green. I think they signaled he crossed the goal line, but Green got on it anyway.
Yeah, I think that he had indicated that he had broken the plane. So it's a 9-yard touchdown run for T.J. Roberts. That's what I'm sticking with.
That's what I think.
It happens with 24.4 seconds to play in the first half and puts Cashion back on top. Big 2-point conversion right here. From back at the 7-yard line. 3 wide to the left side. Ooh, there's 5. Boy, I tell you what, he's been very aggressive, Zach Buchanan. When he comes across, you know he comes across.
You bet. No doubt. Get your money's worth.
No doubt about it. That'll be half the distance back to where it was originally now.
Yep.
Now they're going to put it at the 4, aren't No, it's half the distance because they went the full 5 back, and now they go half the distance. So it actually works out a little better when you think of the 2 penalties going each way. It works out a little bit better for Pawnee. So from the 4-yard line. And before this play gets underway, we're going to burn a timeout. Cashion calls the timeout, 24 seconds to play in the first half. We'll take a break. Cashion on top 20-16. Eventually we'll go for this 2-point conversion. Coming up after this, it is the game of the week on Squirtle.
As a local, member-owned electric cooperative, Cimarron Electric is committed to providing the highest quality of service at a reasonable price. We're dedicated to serving our member owners with integrity, accountability, innovation, and a commitment to community. For more information, call or visit our website. Cimarron Electric Cooperative, serving Northwest Oklahoma since 1936 and powering the needs of a new generation.
Cashion Grain and Feed is your headquarters for quality Shawnee milling products and everything to keep you going on the farm. Find a full line of Shawnee Mills animal feeds for cattle, horses, pigs, poultry, and much more. You'll also find fertilizer, gas, and diesel fuel. They also fix flats and feature tires for cars and trucks. And they carry a selection of plumbing and electrical hardware. Your first stop.
Nope, too far.
Back corner fade is incomplete. So the 2-point conversion comes up empty for Cashion, but the Wildcats will lead 20-16. 24 ticks remaining in the first half. We'll take another break and pay a bill or two. This is the game of the week on Squirtle.
Cashion Grain and Feed is your headquarters for quality Shawnee milling products and everything to keep you going on the farm. Find a full line of Shawnee Mills animal feeds for cattle, horses, pigs, poultry, and much more. You'll also find fertilizer, gas, and diesel fuel. They also fix flats and feature tires for cars and trucks. And they carry a selection of plumbing and electrical hardware. Your first stop, Cashion Grain and Feed, 216 South Main in Cashion.
For 31 years and counting, Community State Bank has taken great pride in being your hometown bank. With branches located in Cashion, Dover, and Hennessy, CSB strives to reflect the small-town hospitality these communities are known for. Our friendly staff is here to serve you and provide one of the best banking experiences around, equipping our customers with the latest in banking technology combined with a personal, down-home relationship. Come into one of our local branches or visit us at www.mycsb.com. Community State Bank, small-town banking, the way it should be. Member FDIC.
Well, each team's defense got their stop, but Cashion marches down and scores. 6-play, 58-yard drive in 1:48. The kick will be taken on a bounce at the 22-yard line. On the return is Logan Hargrove trying to get to the near sideline and pushed out of bounds by Weston Wood. As I said, 6 plays, 58 yards, 148. The 9-yard touchdown run by T.J. Roberts, and the 2-point conversion pass was no good. Now 17.6 seconds to play in the first half. And Cashion, in a back-and-forth ball game, is on top by 4. This drive will start at the 31-yard line. Never can tell it. They're most likely not going to throw the football, but they could break one for 69, what we see. Skidgel tries to turn it up. And across the 35-yard line to the 40 with 10 seconds to play, as he'll pick up 9.
Number 20, Justin Broadbent, again on another tackle. Broadbent's had a good first half. Wildcat defense.
There they called the timeout with 9 seconds to play. Let's take a quick break and be right back. It's the game of the week on Squirtle.
Floor Tech proudly serves schools across the state of Oklahoma with their gym floor and janitorial supply needs.
Talking about life insurance isn't always easy, but it is important. Your Farm Bureau agent, Chris Cochran in Cashion, can help you put a plan in place for those you care about most. Life insurance can help pay off the mortgage, take care of family or business expenses, or cover final costs should the unexpected happen. Take that first step towards securing your family's future with Farm Bureau and call Chris Cochran in Cashion today. And be sure to ask about college and retirement funding options too. We also do life insurance and annuity products offered through Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company.
9 seconds to play in the first half. It's 2nd down and 1 for the Black Bears at their 40-yard line. They've only thrown the ball one time tonight. They're going to hand it off again up the middle. There goes Trevor Mitchell to the 50-yard line. 10-yard gain. Clock stops with 4.4 seconds to play as Pawnee still has one more timeout remaining after this.
Yep, Broadbent and Farrow.
Let's take a break.
Tackle for Cashion.
It's the game of the week on Squirtle.
Like the pros with Squirtle Live. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
Waning seconds of the first half here in Cushing. And what will Pawnee do from the 50-yard line with 4.5 seconds to play? They've only thrown the ball one time tonight. Will they put it up on the final play of the first half? The tight formation looks like they're going to run it again. Now they'll put Mitchell in motion, and it's Skidgel up the middle. The draw play down to the 47. Make it the 48, and that is where the half will come to an end. A gain of 2 on the run.
Yep, number 34, Jacob Farrow again. The linebackers from Cashion have been busy and done a good job.
Halftime coming up from the home of the Cushing Tigers. Cashion leads Pawnee 20-16 in this Class A state semifinal. This is the Squirtle High School football game of the week, presented by High Plains Insurance.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business. And remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
At Pawnee Lumber Company, if you need it, give them a call. They have it all. Rick and Cody can take care of you. Tools, doors and windows, flooring, building supplies, plumbing and heating, paint and automotive, and now Dina does cabinets. In Pawnee, there's no better one-stop shop. Open 6 days a week from 7 to 5 Monday through Friday and 7 to noon on Saturday. Call 918-762-2750 for Pawnee Lumber Company, 405 6th Street in Pawnee.
Wiggins, Sewell, and Ogletree is dedicated to championing our clients through complicated and challenging litigations. We pride ourselves on a proven track record of success brought forth by fierce litigation skills. The lawyers and staff of our firm are dedicated to effective and personalized representation for every client who entrusts our service. uncompromising integrity, unparalleled results. Call Wiggins, Sewell, and Ogletree, 405-232-1211.
Favorite thing about my street?
It's safe.
It's quiet.
We rely on each other.
And we rely on our electric cooperative.
The co-op isn't just about electricity.
It's about power.
The power of information.
About safety.
Efficiency.
Technology.
So when I have a question about energy,
I call my Touchstone Energy Cooperative first.
In my community,
I am the co-op.
I am the co-op.
And the co-op
Is me.
Indian Electric Cooperative is your co-op.
FloorTech proudly serves schools across the state of Oklahoma with their gym floor and janitorial supply needs.
Bruns Insurance LLC has solutions to the everyday problems we face when life happens. Wherever you are in life, reach out to Bev, Barry, Jeremy, Casey, or Vic for a wide variety of products and services that can provide the coverages you need. Give them a call or stop by at 621 7th Street in Pawnee. Bruns Insurance, celebrating 42 years in 2019, a proud Black Bears supporter.
Abernathy Aaron Funeral Home in Crescent, Oklahoma has provided decades of trusted service to the community. We are caring and experienced professionals who understand that each family is unique and has personal requests and traditions. These requests are of utmost importance to our staff. We would be honored to assist your family in this time of need. Abernathy Aaron Funeral Home, 201 North Hickory Street in Crescent, Oklahoma. Treating your family as our own. AbernathyAaron.com.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers.
Talk about a win-win.
Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
As a lifelong resident of Oklahoma, Kyle Vandriff is proud to represent the OKC area as your local farmer's agent. With nearly 2 decades of experience in education as a teacher, coach, and principal, he is extremely invested in equipping the people of this area with all of the knowledge necessary to make smart insurance decisions. So let Kyle and his staff put your uncertainty to rest when it comes to your coverage. Call 405-607-4300. Good luck to all the hardworking athletes. Go Wildcats!
Everyone at Stockman's Mill and Grain in Pawnee is excited to cheer on the Pawnee Black Bears in tonight's game. For Pawnee County and beyond, Stockman's Mill and Grain has been taking care of the area's agricultural needs for a long time. Let Darrell Skidgel and his staff get the chance to take care of you. Stockman's Mill and Grain at 600 Kansas Street in Pawnee. Very, very proud of all of the Black Bears on the field tonight.
It is halftime at Cushing High School, this Class A semifinal, and a good ball game. Cashion Wildcats on top of the Pawnee Black Bears, 20-16. Let's take a look at how this first half played out. Cashion got the ball first, wasted absolutely no time scoring, marching down the field, took over at their own 27-yard line, went 73 yards in 5 plays in 2 minutes and 5 seconds, and it was T.J. Roberts taking it in from 5 yards out on the run. And for TJ, it was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season. They went for 2, and it was a pass hookup, Ben Harmon to TJ Roberts. And 9:48 to play in the first quarter, and Cashion jumped on top 8-0. Pawnee got the ball for the first time. They marched down and scored in 10 plays, 62 yards in 4 minutes and 45 seconds after their drive started at the 38-yard line. It was a 9-yard touchdown run by Trevor Mitchell, which put them into the end zone. Then Mitchell got the 2-point conversion run. With 5 minutes to play in the first quarter, we were tied at 8. Cashion gets the ball back on the ensuing kickoff. Nice return, sets him up at the 50-yard line. 8 plays in 3 minutes and 44 seconds. They have scored again. Ben Harmon, the quarterback, on the 15-yard run off the option right. 2-point conversion run was no good. 56 seconds to play in the first quarter. And that put Pawnee on top, 14-8. An answer for Pawnee on the next drive. They took over at their own 35-yard line. They score in 4 plays, 65 yards. In 1:43 was the quarterback Blake Skidgel with a 52-yard touchdown run. That's now 6 rushing touchdowns for him in the past week and a half, a game and a half basically. And Mitchell with the two-point conversion run. That gave Pawnee their first lead of the ball game at 16-14, and that came with 11:07 to play in the first half. 4 plays, 65 yards in a minute 43. And then the defenses said, you know something, we're going to do something in this ball game, and they each held each other to empty drive where they punted the football. Half, so Pawnee got the football back, a couple of runs and burned a couple of timeouts, got to midfield, but then the first half came to an end. Good ball game. Can't wait for the second half of this one. Winner plays for the state championship next week at Wantland Stadium in Edmond at UCO. Cashion leads Pawnee 20-16. We'll take a break. This is the Game of the Week on Squirtle, presented by High Plains Insurance.
Sometimes life can throw you a curveball.
Whoa, close one.
And when it happens, isn't it nice knowing you have the insurance coverage Oklahomans have trusted for more than 70 years?
Watch it.
Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance offers auto, home, commercial, life.
Almost.
And of course, farm and ranch, with agents in all 77 counties. Now that's huge.
Poteet and Chapman Black Funeral Homes have been serving families in Pawnee County for almost a century. They pride themselves on providing quality products and a dignified service at an affordable cost. Their deep roots in the community are a source of pride as they grow side by side with the folks they serve. And that is why this night is so special, as the Pawnee Black Bears take center stage in the quest for a state championship. It's what memories are made of. From Poteet Funeral Home and Cremation Services in Pawnee and Chapman Black Funeral Home in Cleveland, celebrating a life lived.
As a local, member-owned electric cooperative, Cimarron Electric is committed to providing the highest quality of service at a reasonable price. We're dedicated to serving our member owners with integrity, accountability, innovation, and a commitment to community. For more information, call or visit our website. Cimarron Electric Cooperative, serving Northwest Oklahoma since 1936 and powering the needs of a new generation.
Cashion Grain and Feed is your headquarters for quality Shawnee milling products and everything to keep you going on the farm. Find a full line of Shawnee Mills animal feeds for cattle, horses, pigs, poultry, and much more. You'll also find fertilizer, gas, and diesel fuel. They also fix flats and feature tires for cars and trucks. And they carry a selection of plumbing and electrical hardware. Your first stop, Cashion Grain and Feed, 216 South Main in Cashion.
For 31 years and counting, Community State Bank has taken great pride in being your hometown bank. With branches located in Cashion, Dover, and Hennessy, CSB strives to reflect the small-town hospitality these communities are known for. Our friendly staff is here to serve you and provide one of the best banking experiences around, equipping our customers with the latest in banking technology combined with a personal, down-home relationship. Come into one of our local branches or visit us at www.mycsb.com. Community State Bank, small-town banking, the way it should be. Member FDIC.
FloorTech proudly serves schools across the state of Oklahoma with their gym floor and janitorial supply needs.
Talking about life insurance isn't always easy, but it is important. Your Farm Bureau agent, Chris Cochran in Cashion, can help you put a plan in place for those you care about most. Life insurance can help pay off the mortgage, take care of family or business expenses, or cover final costs should the unexpected happen. Take that first step towards securing your family's future with Farm Bureau and call Chris Cochran in Cashion today. And be sure to ask about college and retirement funding options too. We also do life insurance and annuity products offered through Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company.
Stream like the pros with Squirtle Live. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business. And remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
The quarterback Blake Schedule with 12 carries for 107 yards. Trevor Mitchell has 10 carries for 57. Chad Mitchell with 5 carries for 21 yards. 28 carries, 184 as a team, and that is the extent of their total offense, because we talked about just a few moments ago at the end of the first half, we said that Pawnee had thrown the ball one time. Officially they have not, because on the one play that they were going to throw it, Blake Schedule dropped back to pass. They actually blew it dead because of a penalty, a 5-yard penalty as somebody moved. So basically 0 for 0 for no passing yards, 28 offensive plays for 184 yards for Pawnee in the first half of this one. For Cashion, 17 rushes for 142 yards. Leading the way is T.J. Roberts, 9 carries for 66, a couple of rushing touchdowns. Alex Nabavi, 2 carries for 21. Also, Ben Harmon, quarterback, 5 carries, 46 yards, including a 15-yard touchdown run, so 17 for 142 on the ground. Ben Harmon through the air is 4 for 5 passing for just 17 yards. 3 of the catches by Brexton Green for a total of 12 yards. Alec Dabavi with the other catch for 5 yards. 22 offensive plays for Cashion in the first half, 159 total yards. But they are up on the scoreboard, leading Pawnee by 4, 20-16. The coach, Randy Turney, takes a look at all the scores and the Squirtle scoreboard when we return. It's halftime from Cushing. Second half is coming up quick. This is the game of the week on Squirtle.
At Pawnee Lumber Company, if you need it, give them a call. They have it all. Rick and Cody can take care of you. Tools, doors and windows, flooring, building supplies, plumbing and heating, paint and automotive, and now Dina does cabinets. In Pawnee, there's no better one-stop shop. Open 6 days a week from 7 to 5 Monday through Friday and 7 to noon on Saturday. Call 918-762-2750 for Pawnee Lumber Company, 405 6th Street in Pawnee.
Wiggins, Sewell, and Ogletree is dedicated to championing our clients through complicated and challenging litigations. We pride ourselves on a proven track record of success brought forth by fierce litigation skills. The lawyers and staff of our firm are dedicated to effective and personalized representation for every client who entrusts our service. Uncompromising integrity, unparalleled results. Call Wiggins, Sewell, and Ogletree, 405-232-1211.
Favorite thing about my street?
It's safe.
It's quiet.
We rely on each other.
And we rely on our electric cooperative.
The co-op isn't just about electricity.
It's about power.
The power of information.
About safety.
Efficiency.
Technology.
So when I have a question about energy,
I call my Touchstone Energy Cooperative first.
In my community,
I am the co-op.
I am the co-op.
And the co-op
is me.
Indian Electric Cooperative is your co-op.
FloorTech proudly serves schools across the state of Oklahoma with their gym floor and janitorial supply needs.
Bruns Insurance LLC has solutions to the everyday problems we face when life happens. Wherever you are in life, reach out to Bev, Barry, Jeremy, Casey, or Vic for a wide variety of products and services that can provide the coverages you need. Give them a call or stop by at 621 7th Street in Pawnee. Bruns Insurance, celebrating 42 years in 2019, a proud Black Bear supporter.
Abernathy Aaron Funeral Home in Crescent, Oklahoma has provided decades of trusted service to the community. We are caring and experienced professionals who understand that each family is unique and has personal requests and traditions. These requests are of utmost importance to our staff. We would be honored to assist your family in this time of need. Abernathy Aaron Funeral Home, 201 North Hickory Street in Crescent, Oklahoma. Treating your family as our own. AbernathyAaron.com.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers.
Talk about a win-win.
Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
We are still about 6 minutes away from kicking off the third quarter. Cashion leads Pawnee 20-16. A lot of great high school football action going on across the state. Some state championship games are handing out gold balls. And the man, the coach, the old ball coach, Randy Turney, he'll check that scoreboard for you right now.
All right, in 6A1 tomorrow at UCO at 7 o'clock, we'll have number 5 Jinx playing number 1 Owasso. And 6A2 tonight at UCO, good ball game with number 1 Bigsby and number 2 Stillwater. Bigsby on top, 19-17 at halftime. And 5A at UCO tomorrow at 3:30, number 1 Carl Albert will play number 5 Bishop McGinnis. This afternoon in 4A, the state championship game at UCO. Poto comes out on top, defeating Weatherford 9-7. And 3A at UCO tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock, number 2 Lincoln Christian plays number 3 Plainview. And 2A, the semifinals at Broken Arrow tonight, number 1 Metro Christian on top of number 7 Beggs, 21-19 at halftime. The other semifinal game in 2A at Edmond North, number 3 Buy-In having no trouble with number 9 Kingston, leading 28-0 at halftime. And Class A, the matchup that will match up with this game tonight at Noble, number 4 Rejoice Christian 7, number 3 Ringling 14. And the other semifinal game, of course, is our game tonight, number 1 Cashion leading Pawnee 20-16 at halftime. And the Class B semifinals tonight at Southwestern Oklahoma State University, the number 1 team, Shattuck Indians, on top of number 7 Davenport, 14-0 at halftime. They will match up with the other semifinal game played at Western Heights. It's a final. It's over at halftime. Number 2 Regent Prep 49 and number 5 Cherokee 0. So Regent Prep will wait the winner of Shattuck and Davenport to play next week. Of course, last year Shattuck defeated Regent Prep in the finals. And the other championship game tonight in Class C at Northwestern Oklahoma State University, the Pond Creek Hunter Panthers, the number 2 team in Class C, leading number 7 Winoka 30-8.
And both of us have a little soft spot in our heart for the Pond Creek Hunter Panthers, as we've seen a lot of near misses by them over the past few years. 5 trips to the state finals in the past a decade or so, 8 years, and have yet to win one in this last decade or so. They won a couple, of course, back in the early 2000s, but looks like they're on their way tonight. We'll keep our eye on that ball game as well. But we've got a second half coming up in this one that should...
All of the knowledge necessary to make smart insurance decisions. So let Kyle and his staff put your uncertainty to rest when it comes to your coverage. Call 405-607-4300. Good luck to all the hardworking athletes. Go Wildcats!
Everyone at Stockman's Mill and Grain in Pawnee is excited to cheer on the Pawnee Black Bears in tonight's game. For Pawnee County and beyond, Stockman's Mill and Grain has been taking care of the area's agricultural needs for a long time. Let Darrell Skidgel and his staff get the chance to take care of you. Stockman's Mill and Grain at 600 Kansas Street in Pawnee. Very, very proud of all of the Black Bears on the field tonight.
Sometimes life can throw you a curveball.
Whoa, close one.
And when it happens, isn't it nice knowing you have the insurance coverage Oklahomans have trusted for more than 70 years?
Watch it.
Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance offers auto, home, commercial, life.
Almost.
And of course, farm and ranch, with agents in all 77 counties. Now that's huge.
Poteet and Chapman Black Funeral Homes have been serving families in Pawnee County for almost a century. They pride themselves on providing quality products and a dignified service at an affordable cost. Their deep roots in the community are a source of pride as they grow side by side with the folks they serve. And that is why this night is so special, as the Pawnee Black Bears take center stage in the quest for a state championship. It's what memories are made of. From Poteet Funeral Home and Cremation Services in Pawnee and Chapman Black Funeral Home in Cleveland, celebrating a life lived.
Just about ready for the third quarter here in Cushing. Pawnee will get the football as they're trying, well, first time they've been in the state semifinals since 2004. They would love to get one more step and play in that state championship game, but Cashion will definitely have something to say about that here in the second half of this one. Tom Nelson along with you, the coach Randy Turney, and the Squirtle crew tonight. Corey Rogers, our producer engineer. Our camera guys are Trey Robinson and Ethan Sunken, and of course Matt Dieselhorst is out there.
Better say Adam, not Matt.
Matt.
Don't give Matt credit.
I even wrote Matt down right there. It's Adam. It's Adam Dieselhorst. Adam, sorry about that.
You won't get paid.
That's exactly
You're
right.
in trouble.
Adam's the guy that writes the checks. It's like a free commercial for Athlete Care OKC.
There you go.
Big drive here for Pawnee to start the third quarter, because Cashion came down, wrapped up that first half with a touchdown drive, and it really is kind of a matter of holding serve here. The offenses have been explosive. Each one has just been stopped one time. Each team has punted one time, but this opening drive for the Black Bears is very, very key.
Yeah, what's interesting, too, when you come out at halftime in a game like this is what kind of adjustments that the teams make. You know, a little wrinkle on defense, or, you know, something that they see at halftime, and, you know, interesting to see what they do on defense, because that's the adjustments I think that both teams will have to make, because both offenses have no trouble at all moving the football.
Lance Christensen will tee it off at the 40-yard line. Here we go. The third quarter is underway. The kick will angle out of bounds. They didn't want to return. They're going to set up Pawnee at the 35-yard line. That might not be too bad of a strategy, to be honest with you.
No, if you watch Cashion play during the year, because we've had them before, they always pooch kick it, and that's not a bad play, you know, to have them start on 35.
So that is where the Black Bears will take over, first down and 10 from the 35-yard line, opening drive of the third quarter. They're going to mark it off at the 37 because it's based on where it went out of bounds, I would imagine. Yeah. So 37-yard line. Blake Skidgel, quarterback, 107 yards rushing and a rushing touchdown in that first half. Takes the snap. Hands off up the middle. Not much for Trevor Mitchell. Mitchell for a gain of 2 to the 39.
Yep, number 61 that time. Branch down at the knees there to get him slowed down.
So second down and 8. Just underway in the third quarter. Pawnee with a 4-point deficit and the football. Skidgel hands off again. Up the middle. Not a whole lot there. I guess 3 or 4 maybe. Ends up making something out of it. Didn't look as impressive when he took off, but another carry by Trevor Mitchell. And they will mark the football at the 43, a gain of 4.
Justin Broadbent down there on those ankles. I tell you what Cashion's doing. They're coming in from the backside and grabbing the ball carrier's ankles and trying to get them slowed down. It's a good idea.
Third down and 4. Around the near side, Mitchell turns it up, slips 1 tackle, slips 2, and he'll be near the first down. I think they're going to get a good spot. That should be just enough for the first down. It is.
Yep.
To the 47-yard line, a gain of 4.
He dodged that 1 tackle right there, and enough to get the first down.
13 carries, 67 yards rushing so far for Trevor Mitchell. Came in tonight with over 1,200 yards rushing. Just shy of midfield of the 47-yard line. The Black Bears from Pawnee, pride of Pawnee County. Skidgel is tackled behind the line of scrimmage, stepping in there and getting right in his way. and bringing him down for a loss.
Number 34, Jacob Farrow.
Stepped right in there. Give big credit to Jacob Farrow on that one.
Yeah, he fought off the block, and good textbook tackle that time.
Back at the 45-yard line, a loss of 2.
That's how you play that in position, keep them from getting outside.
Second down and 12. Back at the 45. And off this time. The give up the middle. Running room. That is Chad Mitchell getting him back on schedule across midfield. Down to the 46-yard line, picking up 9.
Yeah, a little misdirection play that time. Going away from the flow and catching them off balance.
He's rushed the ball 6 times for 30 yards tonight. So here's 3rd down and 3. They've got to get inside the 43-yard line to get that first down and move those chains as we tick down to 9 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter. 3rd and 3, most likely 2-down territory. Schedule calls his own number. First down as he'll get down to the 40. Nice run and gain of 6, move the chains. As Pawnee just continues to move the ball down the field.
Rod Benton, Bandruth. Tell you what, when Mitchell hits you, he always seems to get 1 or 2 more yards after contact.
14 carries, 111 yards rushing for Blake Schedule. First down and 10 at the 40. He took the ball to start the 3rd quarter. They've ran 3.5 minutes off on this drive. Up the middle, Mitchell, Trevor for a couple before he is pushed back.
It was a hard and 2 yards that time. There's a host of cats in there.
Exactly right. A lot of felines making that tackle. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd down and 8, 38-yard line. Boy, what a crowd here tonight. They are into this ball game, and they have filled every seat of this stadium and then some. Not a whole lot going on in Cashion and Pawnee tonight because they are all in Cushing. 2nd down and 8. Schedule up the middle. Stop to the 35-yard line to bring up 3rd down and 5. Harrell comes up there. He's in there on the stop.
Yep. A lot of guys. Miller in there. Takes a lot of guys just to get through that wave of blockers to get to the carrier. Yeah, we're coming in for Cashion from the north, but we had to follow about a lot of cars coming from Pawnee, I'm sure.
This is the 9th play of this drive that started back at the 37-yard line. 3rd down and 5 from the Cashion 35. Schedule. And he won't get close. He needed 5. He picked up 1 at the most. It'll be 4th down and a long 4.
To run that quarterback trap up inside to get behind 2 blockers, but they just blew up the blockers and wasn't anywhere for him to go.
I'm going to be charitable and give him a yard. It's 4th down, and they've got to get about 4.5 to move the chains. They've got to get inside the 30-yard line.
I'd be ready for a wrinkle here.
6:40 to play in the 3rd quarter. Big, big play.
Probably something outside. Kind of caught him last time on that little reverse. Split out. That's new.
First time we've seen that. They didn't get the playoff. That's a 5-yard penalty. They did not get the playoff.
Unless he called timeout.
No, I don't think they did. They threw the flag. Delay a game. 5-yard penalty back to the 39.
Well, that's a big play.
That is a big play. Might change your mindset. You may punt the football now.
They're talking about it. Get 3 coaches together here on the sideline.
Tell you what, you look at the sponsors scrolling by in the bottom right. We can't do these broadcasts every week without the sponsors. Get a chance to read them off here before the end of the ball game. But all season long, thank you so much for sponsoring our game of the week. They're going to go for it on 4th down and almost 10.
Everybody's making some noise, both sides.
Buckle up the chin strap. Here we go, 4th and 10. He wants to throw for the first time tonight, puts it up left side. It's incomplete. And Cashion has the stop.
And now let's see if they can do something with it.
So the Wildcats will take over. That drive took over half the third quarter off the clock, 5:49. The clock resides at as we start this drive. Cashion will take over at the 40-yard line, their own 40-yard line. Cashion leads by 4. They've got the ball back for the first time in the second half. 2 wide to the left, 2 wide to the right. The one back set and the quarterback, Harmon in the gun. Looks at the armband. He checks the play. Reset. Harmon to throw. Left side to Green. That should be an incomplete pass. They shouldn't call this a fumble. That should be an incomplete pass. Should be an incomplete pass. It was a forward pass. It was not a backward lateral. Let's see what the officials do here. That should be an incomplete pass. Huge decision coming by the officials in this one right here. Braxton Green was
2 yards in front of the ball. At least.
I was going to say at least a yard, but he was ahead of the play. Incomplete pass. That's the right call.
Yeah.
That's the right call.
Yeah, they can go to squirrel.com and watch the replay.
Yep.
And see that it was forward.
Yeah. And it's a really good thing in this case in a game like this that
all four of them get together and get it right.
Exactly right. So 2nd down and 10 from the 40-yard line. We had a good look at that from our position here in the press box. We're looking right at it. Up the middle, there goes T.J. Roberts as he'll gain out near first down yardage, just shy of midfield. On 2nd down and 10.
Showing that footwork.
We're going to mark this one right at the 50-yard line. It is a first down, 10-yard gain for Roberts.
Yep, juking and jiving for 10.
10 carries, 76 yards rushing for T.J. tonight. As he's up over 900 yards rushing. I say up over. He's at exactly 900 yards rushing on the season. Clock is stopped with 5:32 to play in the third quarter. There's actually a timeout called. We'll go ahead and keep it right here. That'll give us a chance. I'm going to throw the trivia question out there. I came up with one, and if somebody can tweet in to @Squirtle and answer this one, I'm going to make it real easy. We're going to make it real easy. This is going to become a race to see who gets it in first. Who won the Class A state championship 1 year ago this weekend? Who was the state champion in Class A football last year? The defending Class A state champion. Who is it? @Squirtle, let us know. The first one with the correct answer is going to win some Squirtle swag. There you go. We got it in the third quarter this time for the first time in like a month. Handoff, Nabavi tries to bounce it left. He does. 45 to the 40. First down and more. 35-30. 25 and pushed out of bounds around the 23.
That guy's got speed written all over him. I tell you what, just designed to go to the right and cut her outside and outrun the coverage.
Mark him down, 23-yard line. That is a gain of 27.
He's already showed that speed too on 2 returns too, right up the middle.
3 carries for 48 yards on the ground for Alex Nabavi.
Yep.
First down and 10 from the 23-yard line. Harmon, hands off. Up the middle, T.J. Roberts. Not a whole lot there. He gets down to about the 21.
Yep. Number
2.
65, Brandon, on the tackle for the Bears. Roberts hard tackle too, Nate. Kind of jukes and jives and got good vision. And he's real patient too when he's running the ball. He's always looking for a place to cut.
2nd down and 8, 21-yard line. Hand off to Roberts again. And once again, not much there.
Yep.
About a half a yard. Yep. Let's give him the 20-yard line, a gain of 1. Now I see Pawnee, and this is the first time I've called a Pawnee game since, I don't know, it's about 12 years ago. They played O'Keene in a playoff game over at Pawnee in the snow. It was one of those snow games. The kids loved playing it. I hated calling it. It's hard to see, but we do have a winner. Jackson Embry is our winner. He got it right. Tonkawa, the defending state champions in Class A. We made it real easy for you this time. Last game of the year, wanted to make it easy and give somebody a chance to win quick.
Yeah, the Buccaneers.
Buccaneers, 3rd down and 7, and a timeout called by Cashion. Let's take it with them. 4:02 to play in the third quarter. Cashion leads Pawnee 20-16. You're watching the game of the week, Class A semifinal style on Squirtle.
As a local, member-owned electric cooperative, Cimarron Electric is committed to providing the highest quality of service at a reasonable price. We're dedicated to serving our member owners with integrity, accountability, innovation, and a commitment to community. For more information, call or visit our website. Cimarron Electric Cooperative, serving Northwest Oklahoma since 1936 and powering the needs of a new generation.
.402 to play, third quarter. Cashion at the 20-yard line of Pawnee, but they are looking at 3rd down and 7. Leading 20-16. Harmon in the gun with Roberts to his right. 3 wide to the right side. Now put the man from the slot in motion. Option. And Harmon pitches right side. Turning it up is Roberts. And Roberts inside the 10-yard line gets the first down to the 9. Gain of 11.
Yeah, what a pitch by number 12, Ben Harmon. Sophomore quarterback had 2 guys wrapped around him and pitched it over him right to the running back for an outstanding play.
So it's 1st down and goal now at the 9-yard line. Clock rolling, 3:45 to play. Third quarter.
Flag. I think he's going to call something about substitution. Yep, illegal substitution.
Yeah. Substitution infraction against the Wildcats. So back to the 14-yard line, makes it 1st and goal. You're putting the positive spin on it for Cashion. It's just more room to maneuver, right? Of course, they're running the football, not throwing it much, either team is, so it's kind of hard to say. Hand it off to Nabavi this time. Nabavi will get down to the 10-yard line, just shy, make it the 11. Gain of 3. Second down and goal at the 11. As we'll tick under 3 minutes remaining in the third quarter. And check those scores across the top of your screen on the Squirtle scoreboard. A lot of big games tonight. State championship action or state semifinal action, wherever you may be. Second and goal from the 11. Back to throw is Harmon. Right side wide open. It is caught by Roberts, and he gets into the end zone for a touchdown. It was thrown behind him just a little bit. He went back and got it in and then tiptoed down the sideline the final 2 yards. T.J. Roberts with the reception, his 4th receiving touchdown of the season. For Ben Harmon, it's his 34th touchdown pass.
Yep, great catch, man. Spun around, caught it behind him, and dove right inside the pylon for the score.
So T.J. Roberts, his 12th catch of the season, is a huge one, as now Cashion goes up 2 possessions. They lead 26-16. They'll go for 2 with 2:46 to play in the third quarter. Going to put a little heat on the Black Bears. Harmon right side, tries to get to the edge, following his blockers, and he'll come up short. 2:46 to play, third quarter. The Wildcats 26, the Black Bears 16. This is the game of the week on Squirtle, presented by High Plains Insurance.
Cashion Grain and Feed is your headquarters for quality Shawnee milling products and everything to keep you going on the farm. Find a full line of Shawnee Mills animal feeds for cattle, horses, pigs, poultry, and much more. You'll also find fertilizer, gas, and diesel fuel. They also fix flats and feature tires for cars and trucks. And they carry a selection of plumbing and electrical hardware. Your first stop, Cashion Grain and Feed, 216 South Main in Cashion.
For 31 years and counting, Community State Bank has taken great pride in being your hometown bank. With branches located in Cashion, Dover, and Hennessy, CSB strives to reflect the small-town hospitality these communities are known for. Our friendly staff is here to serve you and provide one of the best banking experiences around, equipping our customers with the latest in banking technology combined with a personal, down-home relationship. Come into one of our local branches or visit us at www.mycsb.com. Community State Bank, small-town banking, the way it should be. Member FDIC.
Cashion with the first score of the second half, an 8-play 60-yard drive in 3 minutes and 3 seconds. Ben Harmon hitting TJ Roberts, the right sideline, 11-yard touchdown pass. 2-point conversion run, no good. 26-16 Wildcats.
Yep. Defense set that up by getting them stopped on that first drive.
They did. That opening drive of the third quarter. Squib kick. Cover to the 40-yard line. That is where the Black Bears will take over, as that up man was buried by his own guy. As that's on the return. That's Nicky Caesar, a sophomore. So first down and 10 for the Black Bears. At their own 40-yard line, they're now down 10 late in the third quarter. This drive will start with 2:45 to play. You know, it's kind of tough when you are a primarily run-oriented team. When you get down, you got to play comeback. Come from behind, it makes it a little tougher. But we'll see. Of course, their offense very explosive anyway. Might not even notice. Up the middle, not much for Trevor Mitchell. They've got him bottled up here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't in the dressing room, but I guarantee there were some adjustments made, and the Wildcats' defense has been a lot tougher this half. Looks like to me they're trying to get down underneath the blockers and trying to get to the ball carrier, because they just hide behind the blockers and try to find the seam to cut through. They're trying to cut down that penetration.
Second down and 8. Up the middle to the 45-yard line on the carry that time. That is Chad Mitchell.
Yep.
Chad Mitchell to the 45, a gain of 3.
He's kind of wing back on that set, and then when they run something misdirection, it's usually going back the other way from where he's at.
So third down and 5. And so far in the second half, the Cashion defense setting the tone. They could do it again right here if they could stop them on 2 plays. Hand off to Mitchell up the middle, and Mitchell will get just shy of the first down.
About a yard short.
They may give him a real good spot. They're going to give him a real good spot to the 50-yard line. It's a first down, a gain of 5.
I thought it was a yard short. He always gets a little extra because he twists and turns, and great effort by him every time he runs a football.
Yeah, 16 rushes for Trevor for 76 yards. First down and 10 right at the 50-yard line, as we will tick under 1 minute to play in the third quarter.
I can see why Coach Sackler said he's the best back they've seen, because he's tough to get on the ground.
Schedule this time will hand off to Chad Mitchell, and Mitchell will stay on his feet. Down to the 40-yard line, push back. They're going to say the 41, which will bring him up a yard short. Boy, that's a nice run by Chad Mitchell.
Yeah, it's a guard tackle trap again. Guards and tackle on the right side pulled. He just got behind them, and they squirted through after he initially was stopped.
Second down and 1 at the 41-yard line. They were going to throw the football. Second down and 1 wouldn't be a bad place to do it as the clock runs out here in the third quarter. Most likely the final play. With some deception right there. Who has the football? It went up the middle.
Yep.
And they get the first down to the 39. And who was that on the carry? Was it Trevor? I believe it was, for a gain of 2. And that will be the end of the third quarter as the clock will run out here. And the Cashion Wildcats are 12 minutes away from a trip to the state championship game. We'll take a break. They lead 26-16. This is the game of the week on Squirtle.
Floor Tech, proudly serves schools across the state of Oklahoma with their gym floor and janitorial supply needs.
Talking about life insurance isn't always easy, but it is important. Your Farm Bureau agent, Chris Cochran in Cashion, can help you put a plan in place for those you care about most. Life insurance can help pay off the mortgage, take care of family or business expenses, or cover final costs should the unexpected happen. Take that first step towards securing your family's future with Farm Bureau and call Chris Cochran in Cashion today. And be sure to ask about college and retirement funding options too. We also do life insurance and annuity products offered through Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company.
A couple of teams who have not tasted defeat this season. 13-0 Pawnee, 12-0 Cashion. We go to the fourth quarter. Only one can make it to the Class A state championship game. And for Pawnee, they have the ball at the 39-yard line in Cashion territory, but they are trailing the Wildcats 26-16. Tom Nelson and the coach Randy Turney with you from Odell Field in Cushing tonight, and what a ball game this has been in front of a packed house.
You bet. They're living up to number 1 and number 3, that's
you
for
betcha.
Sure.
First down and 10, 39-yard line, counter give. This time it's Chad Mitchell to the 37. He'll pick up 2.
Farrell and Broadbent doing a good job of getting down to their legs and getting them on the ground. It's a lot better job defensively by Cashion this second half. It's Pawnee's making some yards, but not as easy as it was the first half.
Wildcat defenders just looking over the back of their shoulder at that clock as it goes tick, 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 tick. Second down and 8. Schedule inside the 35 to the 34 before he was tackled by Jacob Farrow, and that will bring up third down and 5.
Yep. Farrow and Bryce Miller. It takes more than one guy to get Mitchell down.
Third down and 5. Handoff this time to Trevor. Tries to get to the edge. He's corralled, and he will be tackled for a loss.
14.
Gang tackled back there, but leading the way was Austin Vandruff.
Well, they strung it out that good, and Austin got down to the ankles and got him on the ground, but had some help coming too.
Loss of 5. It is fourth down and 10.
That's a tough job too, to get him on the ground by yourself too.
Well, you know, and Trevor Mitchell, what happened that time is they weren't going north and south. Yep. They were going east and west, and Cashion had the opportunity to string it out.
Yep.
They've had their best success when they've gone north and south, and in this case going to the north.
They can see them when they get there outside.
Exactly.
Up inside, you don't, with all the blockers, and you can't find the ball carrier.
Well, it is fourth down and 10. Pawnee's going to go for it, but they're going to talk about this play. Big one, 10:04 to play in the ball game. 26-16 Cashion. This is the game of the week on Squirtle.
Like the pros with Squirtle Live. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
Now, to me, the key in this ball game, if it comes down to a Cashion hanging on to win, is that opening drive of the third quarter by Pawnee, where they ran over 6 minutes off the clock and came up empty. This is huge. It is fourth down and 10 for the Black Bears at the Cashion 39-yard line with 10 minutes to play in the ball game, down 10. Skidrow wants to throw this time. Looking left, and the pass is intercepted, and going back the other way is the outside linebacker, Jacob Farrow, with the pick.
Read that.
Yes, he did.
There was 2 guys out here. He got it. We got a flag and Right there on the 33-yard line, right in the middle of the field.
It'd be after the interception or not, wouldn't it be?
I don't know what.
I didn't
don't know
see
what
where
they
it
called.
is. Yeah.
They're picking it up.
Big call here. It's going by the body language going against Pawnee.
Yep.
Legal man downfield.
Yep.
Illegal man downfield. The penalty is declined. And Cashion will now take over after the Faro pick. And it will be first down and 10. They'll start the drive.
That's what happens sometimes when you don't throw the ball a whole lot and you get to one of your linemen leaking out and getting too far downfield.
It looked like it was going to be a screen pass for a while. And first down. Around the left end goes T.J. Roberts, and Roberts wanted to stay in bounds, so he slid to the turf. He's in clock management mode already.
Yeah, smart play. Smart play by number 24, T.J. Roberts.
Gain down to the 42-yard line, a gain of 6 to bring up second down and 4.
That's experience right there.
Really is.
Senior running backs played the game quite a long time to be smart enough to do that.
I wonder if his coaches were yelling at him over there. He's running right to his coaches
might have
on
a
the
little
far
help.
sideline. Second down and 4. As they just want to keep that clock rolling.
Flag. Let's see what we can go. But looked like they jumped a little bit, but then I think he crossed the line of scrimmage. Encroachment.
Yep, going against Pawnee. That'll be a first down. Inside the 40-yard line to the 37. And not only a first down, but at least another minute and a half or so run off the clock, most likely. They'll put the clock back in motion as we'll tick under 9 minutes to play in the ball game. Pawnee only has one timeout remaining. That is big. Cashion with a 10-point lead in the football. Harmon fumbled the football, picks it up, and he is blasted at the line of scrimmage.
Hello.
Boy, he was hit hard.
Trying to find the number. There was
a big linebacker right there.
Yeah, I can see him.
65. That's Colton Brandon.
Yep.
Colton Brandon with the big hit.
He's made several tackles in that.
So no gain on the play. It's second and 10. Off to T.J. Roberts. Quick cut inside the 35-yard line down to the 32. Gain of 5. Pond Creek Hunter stretching their lead over Waynoka in the Class C semifinal. Of course, last week's game of the week, we saw them knock off Timberlake in that semifinal up at Alva. They're back at Alva tonight. Little backyard brawl with those two teams not too far from Alva. All Northwest Oklahoma matchup. Third down and 6 from the 32. Hand off to T.J. Roberts, and he tries to step out of a tackle, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Yep. Big number 68, Buchanan was the first guy there.
Zach Buchanan is a stud. He has been the man for them on that interior line on both sides of the football all season long. A couple of penalties in this one, though, as he's come across early.
Yep. Fourth down, big play here for Pawnee. Get the ball back.
7 minutes to play. Cashion going forward on 4th and 6 from the Pawnee 33. Harmon to throw. Has a man caught, first down at the 21-yard line, inside the 20-yard line. Move the chains. First down.
Big time throw right there. Hit him right in the numbers, too. He couldn't have thought it any better.
A big catch for Cashion. That is Brexton Green, who's made some catches tonight. So the 32 down to the 19, a 13-yard hookup. And for Green, it's his 4th catch of the night. None bigger than that. First down and 10 in the red zone at the 19. Clock rolling, 6.5 to play. Boy, that is the key thing right now. Cashion can feel it. If they could punch one in here, they could really begin to start celebrating. Across the way, T.J. Roberts. And he'll get down to the 16, maybe the 17-yard line. I'm going to mark him at the 16, a gain of 3. And that clock will continue to run.
Yep. They're doing a good job, too, watching the play clock there, and they didn't snap it till about 5 seconds on that play.
T.J. Roberts over 100 yards rushing, 16 carries for 103 yards tonight, a couple of rushing touchdowns for him. So glad to have you watching us on the Squirtle Game of the Week, wherever you may be, not only in Oklahoma, but around the world. That's what's so cool about this, is you can watch us wherever you may be. 2nd down and 7. T.J. Roberts down to the 10. I'm going to mark him at the 11, which will mark him 2 yards short, a gain of 5.
Good blocking there that time by number 53, Brandon Collier for Cashion. Got to give those interior linemen, too, for Cashion credit, too. TJ's had a big night, but he's had a lot of help on those offensive linemen.
No doubt about it. Collier, Baker, Southall, Miller, and Priest. 3rd down and 2. First down running for T.J. Roberts inside the 10-yard line. Down to the 7. Gain of 4. New set of downs. You can hear the train horn from across the way, and that's exactly what T.J. Roberts is right now.
Yep. New set of downs and more clock.
This drive started with 9:56 to play at the 48-yard line of Pawnee. They're now at the 7, 1st and goal, and they've run over 5 minutes off the clock. This is just what the doctor ordered on a drive for Cashion.
Yep.
1st and goal from the 7. Hand off to Roberts into the end zone. He will score from 7 yards out, and the Wildcats jump on top, 32-16, with 4:12 to play in the ball game. 3 rushing touchdowns for T.J. Roberts in this game.
Yeah, that play looks pretty similar to the last 5 or 6 plays. Give it to him, let him pick a hold. You linemen go get hat on hat and just keep the clock moving.
Two-point conversion, and just give it to him again. And he will get into the end zone for 2,
Yep.
34-16. We'll take a break. Cashion fans having fun across the way. They lead 34-16 as the game of the week on Squirtle.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business, and remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
At Pawnee Lumber Company, if you need it, give them a call. They have it all. Rick and Cody can take care of you. Tools, doors and windows, flooring, building supplies, plumbing and heating, paint and automotive, and now Dina does cabinets. In Pawnee, there's no better one-stop shop. Open 6 days a week from 7 to 5 Monday through Friday and 7 to noon on Saturday. Call 918-762-2750 for Pawnee Lumber Company, 405 6th Street in Pawnee.
Now that might be the nail. 9 plays, 48 yards in 5 minutes and 44 seconds, and T.J. Roberts scores from 7 yards out, his 3rd rushing touchdown. Then he got the 2-point conversion, 34-16, and after the short kick, Pawnee will have it 1st down and 10 at their 40-yard line with 4 minutes and 11 seconds to play.
Yeah, the other Class A game got a good one going on. Ringling leading Rejoice Christian 21-19 with 4 minutes to go.
Winner of that one plays the winner of this one. This one has 4 minutes to go too, but Cashion has a little bit of breathing room.
Yep. Having a slugfest down at Noble. 4 minutes to go. Ringling 21, Rejoice 19.
So 1st down and 10. And on first down, pass
Oh.
was almost interception off the hands of the intended receiver.
Popped up in the air, and the defensive back just about got it.
Benjamin Brock was the one who couldn't reel it in. And that's just it. Schedul's now 0 for 3 passing, and this puts them in a situation they're not used to being in this year, and that's trying to throw the football and come back. 2nd and 10, Schedule to throw. Near side, ball is a little high for his intended receiver. Chad Mitchell tried to high point it, and it was deflected away, and it's incomplete. 3rd down and 10.
If you're on defense, too, you can pin your ears back now and just go.
You can send them after the quarterback and just keep that secondary back there. Put it back, little prevent.
Yep, play with speed.
Yep, exactly right. So 3rd down and 10 from the 41-yard line. Those 2 plays took 10 seconds to play, so 4:01 to play in the contest. Scheduled to throw. Now he's sacked.
57.
Oh, 67.
All right, 57.
Oh, there you go.
You bet. Got him. Ryan Baker, senior defensive end.
Leading sack man on the team. That's his 5.5 sack of the season. He had 4.5 coming in. Back to the 34-yard line. Loss of 7. And this is the last gasp for Pawnee. Schedule is sacked again. Sacked again.
61.
Hayden Branch.
Yep.
Hayden Branch with the sack that time, and the Wildcats will take over. The loss back to the 29-yard line. That's a loss of 5. So the defense, a couple of sacks to end it. And we've got a timeout. We'll take it. 3:16 to play in the game. Cashion 34, Pawnee 16. This is the game of the week on Squirtle.
Wiggins, Sewell, and Ogletree is dedicated to championing our clients through complicated and challenging litigations. We pride ourselves on a proven track record of success, brought forth by fierce litigation skills. The lawyers and staff of our firm are dedicated to effective and personalized representation for every client who entrusts our service. Uncompromising integrity, unparalleled results. Call Wiggins, Sewell, and Ogletree, 405-232-1211.
Favorite thing about my street?
It's safe.
It's quiet.
We rely on each other.
And we rely on our electric cooperative.
The co-op isn't just about electricity.
It's about power.
The power of information.
About safety.
Efficiency.
Technology.
So when I have a question about energy,
I call my Touchstone Energy Cooperative first.
In my community,
I am the co-op.
I am the co-op.
And the co-op
is me.
Indian Electric Cooperative is your co-op.
So Cashion takes over with 3:16 to play in the ball game. They start the drive at the 29-yard line, leading 34-16, and a few yards up the middle for T.J. Roberts.
Let's talk about the number 15, Logan Hargrave for the Black Bears.
Gain of 2. Ball down to the 27. Tick, 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 2:50 to play in the contest. Pawnee has 1 timeout remaining.
Yeah, they'll let that clock run down. They'll probably snap it under 5 seconds.
Lynn Shackelford is going to get his Cashion Wildcats to the state championship game. Up the middle again to T.J. Roberts, down to the 21. Gain of 6. He has 127 rushing yards on 21 carries tonight. T.J. Roberts, 3rd down and 3. Will take under 2 minutes to play. This will be for Lynn Shackelford the 151st win of his career at Cashion. Dare I say the biggest, to get to that state title game. And he would like to eclipse it next week. 3rd down and 3. Give it to him again. Roberts shuffle the puppies and gets the running room inside the 20-yard line down to the 17. That's a first down, a gain of 4.
Yep, good job, too, getting down, not taking a hit right there and letting the clock run.
Unless Pawnee's going to burn a timeout, which I do not think they will. Cashion really does not need to. They can take a knee a couple of times and move on to state championship action.
Yep.
Which will be next week at Wantland Stadium in Edmond, the campus of UCO. The, quote, big house of high school football in Oklahoma this year. They'll let that play clock run down. Are they going to burn that timeout when it gets close to 0, or will they just run a play? They're going to run a play here.
Won't be too far from Cashion to get to Edmond, will it?
Will not be at all. Take the knee. Cashion will go to 13-0. Pawnee will finish up 13-1. But a lot of these players for Pawnee, they'll be back next year. They will be a team to be reckoned with next year, coming off a 13-1 season. One more knee should do it for the Wildcats. There you go. Commence the celebration in Cashion. The Wildcats are going to the state championship game. Just let you enjoy the celebration if you're a Cashion fan and reflect on what a great season it was for the Pawnee Black Bears, a team that had lost 5 games each of the last 4 years. And they finished the season 13-1. We'll take a break and begin our post-game show after this. Cashion 34, Pawnee 16. This is the game of the week on Squirtle.
Floor Tech proudly serves schools across the state of Oklahoma with their gym floor and janitorial supply needs.
Bruns Insurance LLC has solutions to the everyday problems we face when life happens. Wherever you are in life, reach out to Bev, Barry, Jeremy, Casey, or Vic for a wide variety of products and services that can provide the coverages you need. Give them a call or stop by at 621 7th Street in Pawnee. Bruns Insurance, celebrating 42 years in 2019, a proud Black Bear supporter.
Abernathy Aaron Funeral Home in Crescent, Oklahoma has provided decades of trusted service to the community. We are caring and experienced professionals who understand that each family is unique and has personal requests and traditions. These requests are of utmost importance to our staff. We would be honored to assist your family in this time of need. Abernathy Aaron Funeral Home, 201 North Hickory Street in Crescent, Oklahoma. Treating your family as our own. AbernathyAaron.com.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers.
Talk about a win-win.
Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
As a lifelong resident of Oklahoma, Kyle Vandriff is proud to represent the OKC area as your local farmer's agent. With nearly 2 decades of experience in education as a teacher, coach, and principal, he is extremely invested in equipping the people of this area with all of the knowledge necessary to make smart insurance decisions. So let Kyle and his staff put your uncertainty to rest when it comes to your coverage. Call 405-607-4300. Good luck to all the hardworking athletes. Go Wildcats!
Everyone at Stockman's Mill and Grain in Pawnee is excited to cheer on the Pawnee Black Bears in tonight's game. For Pawnee County and beyond, Stockman's Mill and Grain has been taking care of the area's agricultural needs for a long time. Let Darrell Skidgel and his staff get the chance to take care of you. Stockman's Mill and Grain at 600 Kansas Street in Pawnee. Very, very proud of all of the Black Bears on the field tonight.
Sometimes life can throw you a curveball.
Whoa, close one.
And when it happens, isn't it nice knowing you have the insurance coverage Oklahomans have trusted for more than 70 years?
Watch it.
Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance offers auto, home, commercial, life.
Almost.
And of course, farm and ranch, with agents in all 77 counties. Now that's huge.
Poteet and Chapman Black Funeral Homes have been serving families in Pawnee County for almost a century. They pride themselves on providing quality products and a dignified service at an affordable cost. Their deep roots in the community are a source of pride as they grow side by side with the folks they serve. And that is why this night is so special, as the Pawnee Black Bears take center stage in the quest for a state championship. It's what memories are made of. From Poteet Funeral Home and Cremation Services in Pawnee and Chapman Black Funeral Home in Cleveland, celebrating a life lived.
As a local, member-owned electric cooperative, Cimarron Electric is committed to providing the highest quality of service at a reasonable price. We're dedicated to serving our member owners with integrity, accountability, innovation, and a commitment to community. For more information, call or visit our website. Cimarron Electric Cooperative, serving Northwest Oklahoma since 1936 and powering the needs of a new generation.
Back with you in Cushing. The Cashion Wildcats are moving on to the state championship game in Class A, and they will take on Ringling. As Ringling, a winner over Joyce Christian, will get all the scores for you in just a little bit. But let's go back and recap the way this ball game played out. And it was a tale of two halves, especially for Cashion defensively. Pawnee and Cashion traded blows in the first half. Cashion scored first, 9:48 to play in the first quarter. 5-yard touchdown run by T.J. Roberts. The two-point conversion made it 8-0, 9:48 to play in the first quarter. An answer for Pawnee, a 9-yard run by Trevor Mitchell. The two-point conversion run by Trevor tied the ball game up with 5 minutes to play in the first quarter. Cashion with a touchdown on the short field, starting the drive at the 50-yard line. They score in 8 plays in 3 minutes and 44 seconds. Ben Harmon on the option pitch to the option to the right side. He called his own number, scored from 15 yards out. Two-point conversion run, no good. That made it 14-8. But the answer for Pawnee, as Blake Skidgel, the quarterback, scored from 52 yards out. And the Mitchell two-point conversion run gave Pawnee their first lead at 16-14 with 11:07 to play in the first half. After that, neither team scored until the final 24 seconds of the first half. T.J. Roberts scored from 9 yards out. Two-point conversion, no good. That made it 20-16 Cashion. They had that 4-point lead as both teams went into the locker room. In the second half, Pawnee started with the football to start the third quarter, and they held on to the ball for over 6 minutes, but could not score a point. Excuse me, to me, that was a huge moment in this ball game. They went forward on fourth down, weren't able to move the chains. Cashion took over at their own 40-yard line with 5 minutes and 49 seconds to play in the third quarter, and they go 60 yards in 8 plays in 3 minutes and 3 seconds. It was an 11-yard touchdown pass. Ben Harmon threw it slightly behind T.J. Roberts on the right sideline, but he reached back, made the catch, and then tiptoed into the end zone. They went for two, came up empty. 10-point lead for Cashion, 26-16 with 2:46 to play in the third quarter. Big turnover on the ensuing drive by Pawnee as Jacob Farrow with the interception of Blake Skidgel set up Cashion at the Pawnee 48-yard line. They took their time, ran 5 minutes and 44 seconds off the clock, and scored in 9 plays. And it was T.J. Roberts with a 7-yard touchdown run in the two-point conversion that put Cashion up 34-16 with 4:12 to play in the ball game. And that was all she wrote. And keeping in mind, when you look back on it, Pawnee did not score after the 11:07 mark of the second quarter. As defensively, Cashion made a in the final. This is the game of the week on Squirtle.
Cashion Grain and Feed is your headquarters for quality Shawnee milling products and everything to keep you going on the farm. Find a full line of Shawnee Mills animal feeds for cattle, horses, pigs, poultry, and much more. You'll also find fertilizer, gas, and diesel fuel. They also fix flats and feature tires for cars and trucks. And they carry a selection of plumbing and electrical hardware. Your first stop, Cashion Grain and Feed, 216 South Main in Cashion.
For 31 years and counting, Community State Bank has taken great pride in being your hometown bank. With branches located in Cashion, Dover, and Hennessy, CSB strives to reflect the small-town hospitality these communities are known for. Our friendly staff is here to serve you and provide one of the best banking experiences around, equipping our customers with the latest in banking technology combined with a personal, down-home relationship. Come into one of our local branches or visit us at www.mycsb.com. Community State Bank, small-town banking, the way it should be. Member FDIC.
FloorTech proudly serves schools across the state of Oklahoma with their gym floor and janitorial supply needs.
Talking about life insurance isn't always easy, but it is important. Your Farm Bureau agent, Chris Cochran in Cashion, can help you put a plan in place for those you care about most. Life insurance can help pay off the mortgage, take care of family or business expenses, or cover final costs should the unexpected happen. Take that first step towards securing your family's future with Farm Bureau and call Chris Cochran in Cashion today. And be sure to ask about college and retirement funding options too. We also do life insurance and annuity products offered through Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company.
Back at Cushing, the Cashion Wildcats, the big win, 34-16 over Pawnee in a battle of two very, very good undefeated football teams. And let's go ahead and look at some of the final numbers in this one. First of all, for Pawnee, 47 carries for 232 yards rushing, and led tonight by the quarterback Blake Skidgel, 19 carries for 106 yards, including a 52-yard touchdown run back in the first half. Trevor Mitchell had 18 carries for 83 yards. Chad Mitchell, 9 carries for 44. 47 for 232 on the ground. Blake Skidgel 0 for 3 passing tonight with an interception. That pick by Jacob Farrow, made that pick. 50 offensive plays for 232 yards for Pawnee in the contest. For Cashion, 35 rushes for 227 yards, and it was T.J. Roberts, 22 carries for 131. He had 3 rushing touchdowns tonight of 5, 9, and 7 yards. Alex Nabavi, 4 carries for 51 yards. Ben Harmon, 9 carries for 36, including a 15-yard touchdown run. So 35 for 227 as a team. Through the air, Ben Harmon goes 6 of 8 for 41 yards. Threw a touchdown pass, no interceptions, and the touchdown pass was an 11-yard pass to T.J. Roberts. Alex Nabavi had a catch for 5 yards. Brexton Green had 4 catches in the ball game for 25 yards. And so Harmon, 6 of 8, very efficient, 41 yards and a touchdown. 43 offensive plays in the ball game for the Wildcats, 268 yards. So they outgained Pawnee 268 to 232, but on the scoreboard, 34-16. The Wildcats are on to the state championship game. They will take on Ringling, and we'll tell you about that game. The coach will run down some scores from across the state on the scoreboard. We're going to try to get Coach Lynn Shackelford up here in our post-game show. We'll see if that can happen. There's a lot of celebration going on over there across the way. We'll take a break and come right back. This is the Squirtle Game of the Week presented by High Plains Insurance.
Stream like the pros with Squirtle Live. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business, and remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
At Pawnee Lumber Company, if you need it, give them a call. They have it all. Rick and Cody can take care of you. Tools, doors and windows, flooring, building supplies, plumbing and heating, paint and automotive, and now Dina does cabinets. In Pawnee, there's no better one-stop shop. Open 6 days a week from 7 to 5 Monday through Friday and 7 to noon on Saturday. Call 918-762-2750 for Pawnee Lumber Company, 405 6th Street in Pawnee. We are back with you in Cushing tonight. The Cashion Wildcats are on to the state championship game. They knock off Pawnee 34-16. We are joined by T.J. Roberts. We talked about you a lot tonight, young man. 22 carries, 131 yards rushing. More importantly, 4 rushing touchdowns in the
Get laser focused.
There you go. State championship game coming up next week. Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You betcha. That is a T.J. Roberts. Huge night for him. 22 carries, 131 yards offensively. Rushing touchdowns of 5, 9, 7, and I think I'm missing one in there somewhere. Maybe you just had 3. I thought you had 4, but that's plenty.
I got a receiving touchdown.
Yeah, you did. That's right. You had the receiving touchdown as well. Looking at my rushing numbers, 4 touchdowns for you tonight. Congratulations. Is Coach Shackelford up here?
He's right behind me.
He's going to come in the door right behind you, so we'll let him go ahead and do that. It's like the Tonight Show right here. He comes in from the curtain from exit stage left. Go ahead and change headphones with him, and we'll get to Coach Lynn Shackelford in here. And Coach,
I can call the plays.
14 years. Go ahead and sit down here real quick. As we're cramped in this press box, 14 years at Cashion. This is a big moment for you and your program.
Yeah, anytime you can go play for a state championship, it's a huge moment. Not for me necessarily, but for kids like TJ and our fans and our community and our school. That's what it's about. It's not about me.
What happened, and I want to say especially in the second half, but really when I went back and looked, they didn't score after that touchdown with 11 minutes to go in the first half.
Yeah.
They went up and down the field on those first 2 drives and scored. They never scored again.
No, we talked to our kids on Sunday when we met, just trying to give them an idea of what it was going to be like, and it's unlike anything that they've seen. So we told them it might take 2, 3, 4 drives before we get comfortable and used to what they're doing on offense. And I really thought after their second drive, and really he breaks a tackle and pops one for a touchdown.
Yeah.
I thought after that we kind of settled in and we got a little bit used to seeing where the ball was going to go. And then I thought more than anything in the second half, I thought we did a better job on first down of winning first down and putting them in some second long and third and long where they weren't as comfortable and their whole playbook wasn't available for them.
I really thought a huge moment in this game was Pawnee took the opening drive of the second half, and they rolled 6 minutes off the clock and came up empty. Went on for 4th down, and then you took over at the 40-yard line, and boom, 8 plays, 60 yards for the touchdown. Puts you up 2 possessions.
Yeah.
That's huge.
It was really big. And we didn't talk about it with the kids near as much, but as a staff, we talked all week about if we could get up 2 scores, and we thought it would put some pressure on them just because.
Make them throw the football, which not very good at doing.
Yes, make them throw it, or at least make them not be comfortable. They're really comfortable when they can burn 30 seconds off the clock and they can run whatever they want to run, and they can get 3 yards. So we wanted to make them where they had to get some chunk plays somehow. And that's not what they do. That's not what they're good at.
I thought you guys looked pretty comfortable in ball control and taking some time off the clock in the second half.
Yeah, it's kind of I think if you ask people around the state of Oklahoma, what's Cashion known for? What do? We throw the football. We're wide open. We do all that stuff. But really, for the last 2 years, we've been a power run team. We've got really good backs like TJ. Our offensive line is really good. Those guys have played together for a long time. Started, for 3 and 4 years, some of them. And we challenged them. I challenged them before the game to kind of change the narrative a little bit about who we are. That we're not just a team that is going to try to get the ball last and try to score, outscore you, for lack of a better explanation. And we challenged them to, let's control the ball. Let's do what we want to do on offense. Let's dictate to them instead of having them dictate to us. And I thought our offensive line did great. And I thought TJ ran the ball extremely well. Yeah. Alex ran the ball really well. Ben's pitch on 3rd and 6 or whatever, unbelievable. It was really stupid, but it was unbelievable. It worked out for us.
No.
Yeah, it was one of those. So we had some breaks go our way. We made some plays. The 4th down throw we make down here to kind of end it. I thought was a really big play. So. Hats off to our kids. They played really well. Pawnee's a really good football team.
They are.
And I've said it all week to anybody that asks me. They're as good at doing what they do as anybody that I've coached against. Whether it's your spread, you throw it, or your wishbone, or your wing tee, or whatever. Their kids are 100% bought into. We're going to try to get 3 yards, and we're happy to do. And they fight, scratch, and claw to do that every time. Coach Cook does a great job, and hats off to them. They've had a great season.
I've seen a lot of your program over the last 14 years, following you from afar. We're not doing the ball games. This moment, and I know a bigger one coming up next week, but right now, for the town of Cashion, for your rabid fans who really, this place was packed tonight.
Yeah, it was awesome. It's a great environment.
Pawnee and Cashion both showed up in big time tonight. Talk a little bit about about that program back home and the parents and the people who have been supporting Cashion Wildcat football over the past 15 years that you've been
right. It's been like that for 50 years.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
I said this to somebody down on the field after the game, one of the reporters. This is why you do it. This is why you coach in a small town. This is why you bury your roots in Cashion and you want to be here forever because of the support and because of the kids and because of the community. It'll never be about me. Never. It's always about what kind of memories can we leave these guys and what kind of memories can we leave this community and what kind of pride can they walk around? I mean, they're going to walk around if they go to the games tomorrow in Edmond and watch the state finals. They're going to walk around with their head up, chest out, because we're going to get to play there next weekend. If we're fortunate enough to win a state championship next weekend, it's going to be a memory that lasts a lifetime for them. So
that's a good point you just made about putting all the state championship games at one side at Wantland. It's like the big house in basketball.
Sure.
You get a chance to go there and hold your head up, and the teams that played today will get a chance to do that tomorrow as well, and then take center stage in front of the entire state next week.
No, it's great. We've been pushing for this. I say we, the football coaches, we've been pushing for this for a long time. And for them to allow this to happen, I think so. I would have loved to have gone to the Stillwater-Bixby game. I'm sure it was packed tonight, and I'm sure it was a great game. And tomorrow's atmosphere will be awesome, and it will be. It's like you said. I mean, those guys. If you're Poto, when you decided to spend the night and go to the games tomorrow, those guys are going to walk around, smiles all over their face. They're going to have Poto Pirates all over them, all over them, and that's what it's all about. It's about the kids and the memories and that's why any of us do this.
What's interesting is there was a lot of mention in the Tulsa media about the 6A1 game being played in the Tulsa area, but it was just the media who was saying that the coaches are on board with this.
Yeah, no. What I'm excited about, I'm probably going to go watch Jinx and Owasso play tomorrow. And I haven't done that in 15 years. I've been able to watch one of those because it's not that I can't do it, but it's 30 minutes away from me now, so I can go down and I can watch that. And everybody that lives in western Oklahoma that's heard about Jinx and Union and Owasso and Broken Arrow for the last 20 years, they get to see that tomorrow. And if you're Owasso and you're Jinx or you're Bixby or you're any of those guys that are in that, I would want that center stage. If I'm a kid, I would want everybody to know. This is when we're playing. This is who we're playing. Come watch us. That's the great thing about us. We've known for a month. It's 1:00 Saturday at Wantland, and that's what we're trying to get at. And from now on, we'll know that. Next year we'll know that at the beginning of the year, and we can put it on a T-shirt, or we can hang it up in the field house, or whatever. And that's the goal. We're trying to get to that spot. So I think it's great.
Before I let you go, it's going to be Ringling. What do you know about him?
Nothing. I haven't watched one snap of Ringling. I know Coach Coons, that he's going to do a great job. If they're anything like any of the Ringling teams we've played in the past, they're going to be physical. They're going to play good defense. But I honestly haven't watched one snap of them. So I'll probably at some point between now and when the sun rises tomorrow, I'll probably sneak a peek at what we got to deal with. But I'm sure it'll be a heck of a ball game
for you and your kids and the fan base. The Cashion Wildcats are playing on the big stage 1 week from tomorrow.
Yep, 1:00. Come watch us. It'll be fun.
You betcha. Congratulations.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
It's been fun to watch. Let's take a break, and we'll let Coach Shackelford get out here. Also, TJ, we appreciate him coming in and talking with us as well. Go party a little bit with your teammates before you get back home. But we're going to come back and put a wrap on what's been a fun season, a fun first season on the Squirrel High School Football Game of the Week. We'll take a break and be right back.
Wiggins, Sewell, and Ogletree is dedicated to championing our clients through complicated and challenging litigations. We pride ourselves on a proven track record of success brought forth by fierce litigation skills. The lawyers and staff of our firm are dedicated to effective and personalized representation for every client who entrusts our service. Uncompromising integrity, unparalleled results. Call Wiggins, Sewell, and Ogletree, 405-232-1211.
Favorite thing about my street?
It's safe.
It's quiet.
We rely on each other.
And we rely on our electric cooperative.
The co-op isn't just about electricity.
It's about power.
The power of information.
About safety.
Efficiency.
Technology.
So when I have a question about energy,
I call my Touchstone Energy Cooperative first.
In my community,
I am the co-op.
I am the co-op.
And the co-op
is me.
Indian Electric Cooperative is your co-op.
FloorTech proudly serves schools across the state of Oklahoma with their gym floor and janitorial supply needs.
Bruns Insurance LLC has solutions to the everyday problems we face when life happens. Wherever you are in life, reach out to Bev, Barry, Jeremy, Casey, or Vic for a wide variety of products and services that can provide the coverages you need. Give them a call or stop by at 621 7th Street in Pawnee. Bruns Insurance, celebrating 42 years in 2019, a proud Black Bears supporter.
Abernathy Aaron Funeral Home in Crescent, Oklahoma has provided decades of trusted service to the community. We are caring and experienced professionals who understand that each family is unique and has personal requests and traditions. These requests are of utmost importance to our staff. We would be honored to assist your family in this time of need. Abernathy Aaron Funeral Home, 201 North Hickory Street in Crescent, Oklahoma. Treating your family as our own. AbernathyAaron.com.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers.
Talk about a win-win.
Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
As a lifelong resident of Oklahoma, Kyle Vandriff is proud to represent the OKC area as your local farmer's agent. With nearly 2 decades of experience in education as a teacher, coach, and principal, he is extremely invested in equipping the people of this area with all of the knowledge necessary to make smart insurance decisions. So let Kyle and his staff put your uncertainty to rest when it comes to your coverage. Call 405-607-4300. Good luck to all the hardworking athletes. Go Wildcats!
Everyone at Stockman's Mill and Grain in Pawnee is excited to cheer on the Pawnee Black Bears in tonight's game. For Pawnee County and beyond, Stockman's Mill and Grain has been taking care of the area's agricultural needs for a long time. Let Darryl Skidgel and his staff get the chance to take care of you. Stockman's Mill and Grain at 600 Kansas Street in Pawnee. Very, very proud of all of the Black Bears on the field tonight.
Sometimes life can throw you a curveball.
Whoa, close one.
And when it happens, isn't it nice knowing you have the insurance coverage Oklahomans have trusted for more than 70 years?
Watch it.
Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance offers auto, home, commercial, life.
Almost.
And of course, farm and ranch, with agents in all 77 counties. Now that's huge.
Well, as has been the case many times this season on the Squirtle High School Football Game of the Week, we're the last one standing in the stadium pretty much. The cleaning crew is here, but what a great night of football it was in Cushing as the Cashion Wildcats on their way to the state championship game knock off a very good Pawnee Black Bears team. Final score 34-16. The coach, Randy Turney, is with me. And, Coach, it's been a lot of fun this year and a great way for us to cap off our first year of broadcasts.
You bet. You couldn't ask for a better season. We had a lot of good games and a lot of places that, Coach Shackle was talking about memories. We have a lot of memories on places we've been and places we get to eat along the way.
That's exactly right, and we're about to find another one on our way back home tonight. But let's go ahead and run through the scores from the Squirtle scoreboard before we get out of here.
All right, 6A1 tomorrow at UCO at 7 o'clock, Jinx and Owasso. 6A2, a good game at UCO, Stillwater leading Bigsby 36-33 late in that ball game.
Wow.
So we knew that was going to be a good ball game. And 5A tomorrow at 3:30, UCO, Carl Albert and Bishop McGinnis. This afternoon in 4A, UCO for the state championship, Poto defeated Weatherford 9-7. In 3A tomorrow at UCO at 11 o'clock, we'll have number 2 Lincoln Christian playing number 3 Plainview. In the 2A semifinals tonight,
Metro Christian, the number 1 team, is leading Beggs, the number 17, 42-31 late in that ball game. And Bayan defeated Kingston 35-7. So looks like probably Metro Christian and Bayan will play for the 2A state championship next week. In Class A, the game we talked about, Ringling defeated Rejoice Christian 28-19. Cashion, this game we had tonight, the number 1 team in Class A defeated Pawnee 34-16. So next Saturday at 1 o'clock at UCO, number 5 Ringling will take on number 1 Cashion. In Class B, at the semifinals at Southwestern, Shattuck defeated Davenport 30-14. And at Western Heights, Regent Prep defeated Cherokee 49-0. So we have a rematch of last year's state championship game won by Shattuck, but we'll have a repeat of Shattuck and Regent Prep.
And next broadcast will be this weekend, Friday and Saturday, with coverage of the Garber basketball tournament. We'll have the 4 semifinal games on Friday afternoon and evening, and then the third-place games and championship action from the Garber tournament coming up on Saturday. So we'll kind of make the transition into basketball season, but it's been a great football season, been so much fun from week 1 to, week 14. It's been quite a ride.
It is, and thanks to school, we've started something new, and I think everybody's enjoyed it. We thank the sponsors, and we hope that people will get more involved next year as this thing becomes bigger and bigger. And but it's been a lot of fun bringing the games this year.
I want to thank our sponsors for tonight. Of course, High Plains Insurance, who has sponsored our broadcast all season long. Danny Geis has been tremendous. We appreciate that very much. Tonight's sponsors: Ogletree Law, Indian Electric Cooperative, Cashion Grain and Feed, Cimarron Electric, Chris Cochran at Cashion Farm Bureau, Bruns Insurance in Pawnee, Abernathy Aaron Funeral Home, Stockman's Mill and Grain, Pawnee County Farm Bureau, that's Craig Jensen. Also, Pawnee Lumber Company, Chapman Black and Poteet Funeral Homes. Those are in Pawnee and Cleveland. The Community State Bank in Cashion, Farmers Insurance, Kyle Vandruff, and also Floor Tech. We appreciate those sponsors and all the sponsors that have allowed us to have a lot of fun calling some great high